Welcome back to Mimics and Gimmicks, where a bunch of idiots pretend to know what they're doing and in the process torment me with their vicious mockery. I'm your friendly neighborhood dungeon master and player punching bag, Anastasia. Playing Troy, our half-wood elf ranger with a taste for bear blood, is Sean. Our Ryan playing Buren, our furball cleric who prefers liquid courage, and Tatiana playing as Poofers, our wily tabaxi barbarian. Finally, we have Amanda playing Erebir, our sexy high elf sorcerer with hair and heart of gold. Straight into the recap today, as per usual. Hopefully I timed it right. Probably not. Let's go. Last time on Dungeons & Dragons Ball Z. Under the direction of the Wardens, our heroes have been on the hunt for the older-than-time tools of creation known as the artifacts, which must be collected in order to stop the incoming apocalyptic ruin. Their most recent target was the silver circlet known as Paradise's Visage, which has dominion over dreams and the ability to transport imagination into reality. They tracked this artifact down to northern Sethos, where they partook in a sessions-long 6-part battle against the archdemon Aklis, who had fused himself with the circlet. After a couple near-death encounters, our heroes finally emerged victorious, but not without loss. They had to leave behind the soul of Troy's father, who had been unwillingly fused with the circlet by Aklis, as well as their dear friend Harvey, who had stayed behind as the vessel of the artifact in order to keep the weakened Aklis at bay. Back in reality, our heroes' troubles didn't end as they found themselves ambushed by the minions of Lolth. Luckily, they were saved by the glorious god of redemption, but this relief was short-lived as they are now faced with a serious decision. They may choose to give the artifact to the Wardens and to Dante, or to the mysterious archhuman Avi, who has proposed an alternate solution to the ruin. What exactly does Lolth want with the heroes? What will our heroes choose to do with this artifact, which houses two dear friends? What lay ahead of them, and what does Avi have in mind? Let's find out now on Dungeons & Dragons Ball Z. Woo! Okay.
Good timing.
Good timing. I did it, everyone. Okay.
Gold star.
So we did leave off when you guys were kind of just talking with Avi, who had appeared following your sort of escape from these Driders sent by Lolth. As a reminder, you guys have this decision to make about whether you want to support the Wardens or Avi in this fight against the ruin. Dante and the Wardens would choose the artifact in a tried and true method, which involves sacrificing a portion of the population in conjunction with utilizing the artifact's power in order to end the current ruin. But this preserves the artifacts in the event of future ruins, so they can be used later. Avi has a new theory, which involves sacrificing the artifacts to stop all ruins permanently. However, this hasn't been proven effective, and if it fails, the artifacts will be lost and the world will suffer future ruins with no way to fight back. This is the decision you guys have been wrestling with for some time. So far, you have continued to give all of the artifacts to the Wardens, which has sort of garnered Avi's increasing frustration with you, as she has no real stake in this battle. She can just return to the Hells and, you know, be fine. The Hells are not affected by the ruin.
Good weather in the Hells.
Yeah, she has, however, continued to support you and give signs of her goodwill and tried to gain your trust. She's currently standing before you as you guys have taken a week-long sidebar to discuss which route you want to take. And now this decision is yours. Will you give Avi this artifact, which is currently wielded by a sleeping Harvey? May he sleep in peace. So this involves
See what
not
she's
just
doing to me here? Zip.
Poor, innocent, vulnerable, sleeping Harvey.
yes, like a sweet summer child, just defenseless.
He volunteered as tribute.
She also, in her
alright?
update, said the artifact houses two very important people to me.
Well, yeah, the whole quest was about you. Of course it does.
Well,
So yes, there's a decision to make. Do you hand Harvey and the circlet over to Avi, or do you let the Wardens take him and the circlet back to Sethos?
All right, guys. Look, we know what Avi's true intentions are because we got that information from the collector. What was his name?
Yep.
Yep, that guy.
The chronicler.
The chronicler. And
Chronicles.
he's guaranteed not to give us bad information, so we know that's her true intentions. I am for trying to stop this thing once and for all.
I agree with Hoovers. I think that as long as she says that she'll leave it with Harvey and Harvey will be safe, we let her have this one and we get the information for the next one. And if this all goes to shit, we go to Kenku Island, get really, really drunk.
Until the world ends.
Until the world ends.
Yeah.
To the end of time.
I agree with you guys. I like her plan better. I really do. I don't like handing over Harvey if it was just the artifact and not Harvey and to an extent my father, it would be an easy decision for me. I don't like that he goes with it. He's one of us, to be quite honest.
I understand that. I think we all feel that way. We all feel that this is.
I think Harvey and your father would also trust you to make a good decision.
Yeah, but I don't trust me. That's the problem.
I trust you.
I like the vote
We'll
of
just get a
confidence.
postcard from hell. It's really hot here.
All right.
Do you trust us?
How much
I
leeway?
do. As much as one can trust people.
It's a good thing Magnus isn't here.
Current events.
Oh yeah, Magnus pulls out a burrito from his bag.
No!
And Tempest says, "You shouldn't eat that. We've been asleep for 3 weeks. There's no way that it's still good."
And he takes a giant bite. Shrugs and
I'm hungry.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I think that's our consensus. I just don't like it. So.
I don't think we have a lot of leeway with Avi here,
I
since she's already saved our butts 3 times.
Yeah. And
I feel like this is our last chance to say, hey, we'll do this. I don't think she's going to help us again, and I think we would have died back there without her.
And if we don't have her
and
help
probably a couple
future,
other times.
we might die.
I
and
know.
then the
I
whole
know.
thing
I
is-
know.
I think also that Harvey is probably also aware that he may not wake up again. So
He is. He took that chance, but he also believes in us and thinks that we can do it.
It's true.
And has to have faith like all of us. So, okay.
Here, you can have some of my confidence, because I'm extremely confident in
We
siding
know.
with the archdemon.
Really?
We know.
Yes,
Didn't notice.
so confident.
She's literally oozing with it. Like it's a problem.
We have to wipe it up with a towel.
It gets a little messy sometimes. They don't let me inside the inns.
Okay.
you're an outdoor cat.
God. Okay. All right. Well, and then the other issue is
she's
how do we
taking
how do-
calling her cat hair that she leaves everywhere confidence.
the shedding. We need to make this look somehow that
I have an idea
Okay.
for that. I
if
think
they know, they're gonna guess what search party's gonna go looking after this. If they
I think
it's
we
been
should
stolen.
I think we should try and make them feel like the mission's a failure and that nobody else has it, you know what I mean? But that we never had it to begin with. What if we ask Avi to enchant them somehow and make them feel like this is all a dream? Because we know
never
the
came
power of the artifact, right? It's a dream artifact. They know that because Dr. T was working on it.
Are they the only? They're the only wardens that know we actually
Have it, yeah.
or collected it.
I think so.
I mean, I would hope so.
We didn't call it in or anything.
No.
like
No.
that, So
So
okay. Well,
My-
I mean that's a pretty big obstacle though, because if we can't overcome that, we're really screwing ourselves in the other way.
I think we should feign failure and ask Avi if she can help us.
Okay.
So our plan is give it to Avi, and then we basically go back to headquarters saying we don't have it.
Yeah, say we couldn't get close enough to it. We fell asleep and then woke up and had to.
We were attacked by
yeah.
a wolf.
Yep.
Okay.
You guys all in for that? Okay. I turn
Alright.
back to Avi.
She's like got her arms crossed.
You can uncross your arms because we're Team Avi. And then I minor illusion little fireworks.
That's cute. Okay.
But I would look at Avi and I'm like, can you keep him safe?
So at your sort of like we're teaming up, she actually smiles. First time you've seen her smile. It's more of just like a half. You know, like
What are her teeth like?
she doesn't smile with her teeth. It's just more of like a half
A
smile.
smirk.
God. Okay.
Like I'm visibly not happy about this. Like it's just I'm not gonna argue it, but I'm quite serious when I ask her.
Now,
how-
half elf, I guarantee your friend is safer with me than with the
Is there a way I could see him if needed? Because I can communicate with both him and my father if I'm in his presence.
Next time I am able to return to this realm, I can bring him with me.
Okay.
In the meantime,
Please keep them safe.
I will do everything in my power.
Okay. I'm just not going to talk anymore after this.
Well, I'm quite pleased with your decision. I was beginning to wonder whether humanity was even worth saving at this point. But you've made the right choice. This is the first step in stopping Dante on his foolish path, and I guarantee you have made the right decision. Getting the rest of the artifacts back from the Wardens will be certainly troublesome, but now that you've proven your loyalty, I'm sure that we can figure out a way to do that later.
All right, well, so we kind of need them to think that they never had the artifact. Are you able to make them feel like they're in a dream world and then have them wake up and then we can say, oh, we've all been asleep. We don't know where the artifact is, so we can go back with the failure? Because I don't think we want the Wardens knowing that you're after these things. Or somebody even.
We also probably don't want them knowing that we're aligned with you because most our resources at this point come from them. So we're pretty much out of service if we don't have the support of the Wardens.
That's understandable, but I must recommend that you stay away from Dante, as he will undoubtedly be suspicious.
I mean, we never see him anyway. It's very broody. Just keeps to himself, you know.
Sure. Now, with the whole spider business, is that something best left forgotten as well, or?
Is there a reason it should be forgotten? Because I'm kind of curious why Spider Lothy Lady is up here and not down in the Underdark.
I don't have an answer to that, but I can choose whether or not to leave that in the memories of your comrades.
What do you guys think?
I think that they should know, because then it shows like we were all
It gives us a
tied
reason
up,
that we
and
can't
that's
go
where
back.
Dr. T went.
Okay. All right. Let's leave it in there and let's have that be the excuse for us not being able to pursue the artifact.
All right. And she looks very, very pleased.
I'm not happy that she looks pleased.
Why do you look so happy? Stop being happy.
Well, after I take care of your comrades, not in the murder kind of way, after I tend to your comrades' issue, I'll have to be returning to the Hells, and it'll be some time before I'm able to make contact with this plane again.
How long do you estimate?
Dante's curse on me is growing weaker with every day as he continues to sustain and research the artifacts within his grasp. His power is sort of negatively affected by that. It's still semi-present. I cannot spend a lot of time here, but I can visit with increasing frequency. Also, his speech limitations on me have seemed to end.
Wait a minute. So you can tell us personally your intentions, because we know your intentions because we got it from the Chronicler. Is there anything you'd like to add?
Dante's a traitor. He may seem very trustworthy, very intelligent, very well-spoken, whatever sort of charm he has upon people. But he will be dishonest, and he will do whatever he thinks it takes to do what he thinks is right.
Oh, sorry, a traitor to whom?
Myself, anyone who really gets in his way.
Why does he want so badly to have the ruin be the old way instead of trying to, stop it forever? Actually, why does he even have an interest in this? It doesn't affect you guys.
It does affect him. The gods are not able to escape from the ruin as the demons are. We may
Wait. Dante's a god? I thought he was a demon.
established in the first session.
I thought he was a demon.
He's a demigod. He is a half-god.
Ah. And your brother... How does that... How does that work?
Your mind is blown.
Yeah.
Yes. We do share a father. He's my half-brother.
Who would your
see.
father be?
Lord Devete of the Eighth Hell.
And note-taking. Well, I'll say this, now that I know they're related, I feel a little bit better about it.
Who's his mother?
We've known they were related.
A long-dead god from before the second ruin.
I don't remember that.
I imagine his observation of the devastation he narrowly escaped is what motivates his passion for saving the world in the way he will. He knows that this method will work, even if it requires sacrifice, and he's not willing to risk another way.
Got it. Well, I mean, that's fair. I'm just more, let's stop doing this and killing off large chunks of the population. Let's try and end it.
My point exactly.
All right, well, shall we get this facade on the road?
It's a relief you're in agreement, and I look forward to working with you all more in the future.
Oh yeah, how long did you answer how long until the coin works?
Don't evil laugh.
She said she can visit with increasing frequency.
Okay.
It will probably be at least another month before she can physically return.
Gotcha. Okay.
But you can usually talk with her through the coin.
Actually, can I pull her aside and ask her if she has seen the Flame Warden wandering about anywhere?
The Flame Warden. You mean that's not the name that I gave you, but
The Warden of Flame?
Harold.
Herald of Flame?
Harold of Flame. He has made visits to the Hells. I've never personally met him.
Okay. I know he's been a little active lately. I was just kind of curious what he's doing.
I believe that Lord Paris would have spoken with him.
Lord Paris?
Yes, of the Fifth Hell.
Great. I don't suppose he has, like, a phone number we could call. Open
Fortunately,
line.
no. I'm not on good terms with most of the lords at this point.
Okay, well, thanks for that. Lord Paris, you said?
Yes.
And is there a way for us to work on getting the circlet on somebody else?
Whoever is willing to take on the circlet, let me rephrase, anyone may wear the circlet. It is just a matter of whether they have the magic power and will to not only avoid its allure, but keep Aklis within it at bay.
And with the circlet under your possession, it still must be worn?
Yes, it must be worn at all times. Without it, Aklis will find a way to transport that to someone else, whether it be a demon in the hells or a human on the mortal planes.
Okay.
It needs an active user at all times.
Probably one that can actually, hold him. So
If there's a candidate you have in mind, it can be transferred without a problem.
Not currently.
Well, then I will go see to your warden friends.
Okay.
Farewell for now. And she leaves through the forest towards that camp that you guys had left.
Please don't
I'll be
kill them.
back
Please
for
don't
it.
kill them.
Yeah,
Please
I know.
don't kill them.
Loud
was
screams
just
all of a
saying.
sudden in the distance.
You
Please
left
don't
it.
evil laugh.
What's all the fire
Yeah.
for?
You left Harvey with them, I believe, so...
Yeah.
About 10 minutes later, you guys can follow her. The wardens who were there are currently asleep, and Harvey is nowhere to be seen. Neither is Avi.
So when they wake up, they're going to think that we just escaped Lolth from a dream, right?
They will think that they were trapped in a dream realm, and they woke up and were ambushed by Lolth and with you guys.
Okay.
So basically, everything from you guys waking up is going to remain the same, except Harvey was just never there.
Sounds good.
So we can just
Or
tell
like
them
Harvey
We
was-
can just say we can't do anything against Lolth. We got to go back and cut our losses.
Let me correct that. Harvey had come with them, so they knew that he was there. Same with Dr. T. When you all wake up, including them, Harvey and Dr. T are gone. The artifacts are
Oh, we
found.
just say that Lolth has them then.
Yeah, which Lolth does have one.
Right.
So
Which is not great, guys.
No. No.
not feeling great about a few things right now.
how many gods are pissed off at us again?
a few.
Just okay.
Just a couple.
We could probably
at
count on two hands.
At least
you know.
Tokyo is not trying to kill us this time.
This time.
That's
We have a lot to
progress.
talk about that, by the way.
Why? What do you need to talk about? I told you he's a good guy.
Apparently.
God of Redemption.
Yeah.
He likes to change his whole spiel often, doesn't he?
Who wants to be the same person forever? Come on.
Like changing a wardrobe.
Yeah.
What is God title?
Yeah.
I'm not entirely convinced.
So I guess when they wake up, we'd just like to play along with, like, we're getting the hell out of there and got to
Okay.
go back to Redcliffe.
So the woman wakes up first, and she's like, "Oh man, oh my god, the spiders!" Where she draws her blade.
It's okay. We're safe-ish. We should probably actually keep running, but
Wait, I remember guy with pink hair.
yeah, Doppio, great guy. There's actually a shrine to him in Redcliffe. You should leave some stuff every so often. He really likes the color pink, flowers, scarves, whatever you got.
Why was the scarves the first thing to come to your mind?
They can be pink.
What happened to the artifact? Where is it?
I think Lolth has it. We never got close enough. I mean, we were dreaming. We had a really weird dream where
Spiderweb cocoons.
we woke up in a spiderweb cocoon, got saved by Doppio, great god.
And it was just us.
There's no, but those were servants of Lolth. Like, there's no way we can fight her. I don't know what she's doing up here.
We frankly would all be dead if not for Doppio. What is that? What's his? Okay, what does he go by now? It's not Doppio.
It's
It's
Doppio.
Doppio.
I thought it was
This is a god of
something else.
redemption.
God of redemption.
I thought it changed.
It did change, and they changed it back.
Oh,
He realized his branding was better.
okay. He's hard to keep up with sometimes. Okay.
So the artifact's gone, and we lost well over 10 wardens trying to defend against Lolth. And Dr. Tollardell is gone, and Harvey's gone.
It's a hit to be sure.
Yeah.
But look what
Yeah.
we're doing. Look what we're up against.
A hit is undermining. Is not. It's doesn't even begin to cover it. All right, we need to get back and report as soon as possible.
I agree.
Do
Right.
you all look quite bloodied?
Yeah, heckin' bloodied.
Maybe-
You were tied
So
up
bloody.
too. It was not a fun time.
Yeah, I don't feel good. Do you need to take a rest before we continue onward?
Yes. We should probably scoot a little farther away from the horrible spider forest with the dream circlet. You know, so
Not a bad
yeah.
idea.
Well-
But we definitely need to rest like as soon as possible.
We can walk for the day and then set up camp. Do you wish to head to Cethos and take the teleportation circle back to Redcliffe, or do you wish to go
I'm sorry, take the what?
the teleportation circle?
There's been a teleportation circle this whole time. We walked through a desert.
No, only in major cities.
Well,
We walk between cities all the time.
when did that
Actually-
happen?
Well, the Redcliffe one has been
Out of order?
no.
For an
It
extended
has
period
been.
of time?
They got the permits for it.
Oh.
They got the permits for it because the world's ending.
Yes, a teleportation circle sounds much better than walking. Yes.
Tempest reminds you telepathically. Dante and the other artifacts are in Cethos.
I feel like we're walking.
Oh, you know, although I do need to get a little more cardio in.
I feel weird to go back, to go forward. I just want to trek through.
We do have some unfinished business in Redcliffe that we have to get to.
Just out of character, the circle has been up for a couple of months. However, you guys had chosen to walk through the sanctuary woods on your way to Cethos, and you didn't like give a reason. You're just like, we want to go to the woods, and she's like, all right, go to the woods. So
We had a
This-
reason.
yes, the circle has been active for a few months. It is not a just split decision thing.
Are we still on? Do we still have another side quest that we were putting off, or
Nope.
have we crossed all of them off now?
Yep.
And Karma was our side quest.
Okay.
And we finished him.
Callie and Karma, yeah.
Okay.
And Callie is now a necklace
you're
living with
alone.
Cross.
Correct.
We
Yes.
are losing people left and right.
Yeah. End of the world.
Yeah, we are. Huh. We're not very good at
She's
this.
gone, but not fully gone.
Tempe looks nervously over at us. He's like, you guys aren't doing great with that.
Everyone keeps going to like hellish, firish portals with super powerful people, and we never see them again.
It's only happened twice.
It's only happened twice.
How many times is enough?
2 times is a coincidence, 3 is a pattern.
Let's see here. So we're in the sanctuary woods, right?
You are a little bit north of Dis right now.
A little north of Dis. And where is Cethos?
So Cethos is the country.
Okay, the
On
country.
the
So you
left.
guys are like, oh my gosh, Mouse, you like around
And the,
there.
the teleportation circle is in Dis.
It's in Dis. So then that would take you straight to Redcliffe.
But we would have to deal with Dante.
It's just the circle is in the academy, which is where Dante is staying. So if he knew you were there, he would potentially be like, what the hell, you guys?
Avi said we should stay away.
Yeah,
From-
let's go take a trek through the sanctuary woods and go to Redcliffe
Okay.
through Gilead.
Skip that.
I'll just say, you know, we're going to try and figure out if there's anything that we can learn about Wolf being here, and we'll report back on our way.
You don't want us to accompany you back to Redcliffe? You want us to go ahead, or?
I mean, you can come with us, sure, but we're not taking the easy way. We're going to march all the way back to Redcliffe by foot.
We're going to head back to Dis. That's where we're stationed.
Okay.
Do we have our wagon?
No.
No.
Do we have the word?
Guys
Where
left
is our
the horses around here somewhere.
We got to go find our wagon.
Horse finding.
I'm not going to make you go. It's fine. You can
don't.
have your wagon. That's fine.
Good, because it has a good mural on the side.
Yeah,
Dan
someone
Hart
worked
too.
really hard on it. Turned out great, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys walk as a group south for a little bit, for a few hours, just to get farther away,
Did we
and
rest?
then settle down for a rest.
Oh.
Please don't hit your rest button yet.
Oh man.
So you turn in for the night, set up camp, get real cozy.
I'm so ready to be refreshed in the morning.
Obviously, we set a watch.
Yeah, who's taking watch?
I'll take the first watch.
I'll go second, but I need to rest 8
Don't
hours.
you
so.
only need 4?
I know, that's why I
So
took-
why don't you should take the second so you're fully rested hopefully before something happens.
All right, I'll take the second.
That
Sure.
makes sense.
Because
Okay.
you're 4 down.
Yeah, so I'll go first
DM
so she
didn't
can
hear
rest,
that.
and then she can take the rest of it for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't hit your rest button, anyone, please. Okay.
Dang.
So you all lay your heads to your pillows except for Erebir at night.
no.
And let sleep's embrace pull you in for a well-deserved rest. Your sleep is troubled as the weight of the feat you just faced sets in, and memories of the Nightmare Realm surface in your dreams. But none of your sleep is so restless as that of Buren, who dreams not of the horrors behind, but those ahead.
Of course.
How many times will you visit this place, you wonder? The hallway of black curtains, the shimmering dark marble floors, the balcony ahead upon which a silhouette stands overlooking a chamber below. You approach once again with careful steps, ever uncertain whether this will be the time they turn to face you. You see once again the glowing shackles worn proudly like jewelry of the highest standard wrapped around the silhouette's wrists. You lean once again, just a bit closer, casting your glance down over the balcony's edge to the circular room of dark curtains and mirrors of black glass decorated with glowing imagery. Demons, aberrations, monsters, fairies, figures clad in flowing robes, wolves, lizards, an eel, an eagle of quills, spiders. But you see these mirrors shift as 2 more emerge from the unknown behind the curtains. They are blank at first as they position themselves in the circle, but as they settle, you see new designs of light trace themselves within the mirror surfaces. First, the likeness of a dragon, long and twisting and terrible. Second, a plague mask, staring forward with empty and unfeeling eyes. As the 2 mirrors complete their entrance, the silhouette at the balcony raises his arms once again, clenching his fists and heaving his chest in horrible laughter you cannot hear. You blink and are blinded by the light of morning. You feel terrible, exhausted still from the battle of the days before, much worse than you expected. And as you each wake in turn, you all feel equally terrible. You do not get a long rest.
What about me?
No,
I only need 4.
I'm sorry.
Guys, does anybody feel
I
unnaturally
am posting in the context
bad?
channel of our Discord the images of the mirrors. But you go ahead and talk while I get that.
Yeah, that was. We've been plagued by nightmares and whatnot, but I'm not sure what was going on with that one.
I keep
think it was
having the
just barren.
same. I keep having the same visions. It's that room, and there's something new to it. A dragon and a plague mask.
Do you
Do you
think
think-
we're sick? What?
I think I'm looking into something that seems like the future.
Do you think it has to do with whatever flew out of that rift?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Gosh darn it. Why don't I feel better? I feel like I just ran a marathon.
I feel like I drank a marathon.
You probably did.
Yeah, I kind of did.
It was a rough night.
Ugh. It's like wiping blood out of my nose. Like, what is it? I look at my body, I'm like, heal! Heal, damn you! Come on!
Why is it when the clock strikes 12:01, I'm supposed to feel better, and I don't feel better?
Well, I guess we should just be careful. Are there any towns along the way that might have supplies that we could stop at?
There will be, unless you go into Dis, will be like a couple of villages, but nothing that would sell like magic anything.
I think we should avoid this, but we should probably be careful because I feel like poop.
I mean,
I think
there are. Why do we want to avoid these exactly?
Because Dante's there. And Dante's going to look at us and know that we're traitorous.
How is he gonna know?
He's a demigod.
I think it's best to stay away from Dis and stay away from Dante. But
Yeah.
I think maybe we just really exerted ourselves
Just
these
pull the
past few
hammy.
weeks, and it's going to take a
Can we
little
just
bit
all form
to-
a circle and let Erebir take a small nap?
Protection circle. Go.
I guess we should just continue on. Be careful and wary because we're pretty vulnerable right now.
Yeah, remember, we don't always have to charge. We can retreat.
As we all look at Poopers.
But I'm perfectly capable at running away. Okay?
Strategic retreat to the rear.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys continue on traveling. Not feeling great. Still quite tired. After today, you will be splitting off with the other wardens as they continue south, and you will be moving east through the southern part of the woods and then further on to Redcliffe. The rest of the day passes pretty uneventfully. The goodbyes are sort of obligatory and like
Yeah, all right, cool, man.
We failed. So,
Yeah.
hey, you guys try next time. Have fun.
it's not what we were. Okay, I mean, like several of us did die for you, but that's okay.
We tried. Okay?
No, I mean, it's,
How's
we're
the
not
other
criticizing
artifact
you.
teams doing right now?
We don't think we could do it better than you guys. It's more just we're all gonna get chewed out for this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, us
Take
too.
the L.
We're not looking forward to it
Yeah,
either.
good luck.
You too.
You guys got the next one, I guess.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
Oh, thank
continue.
God. I thought they were never going to leave.
What?
Nothing. Bye. It was good seeing you.
All right.
I said he looks like my good friend Steve.
So you guys continue traveling on for the rest of the day. Set up camp again at night. Tonight you're able to get a bit of a better sleep, but when you wake up in the morning, still not feeling great. It's actually several days into your journey until you suddenly start to feel like you've been recovering your strength. About a week in, you guys can now hit that long rest button of your travels.
You.
A week and a few days sees you all the way back to Redcliffe. What you notice throughout your journeys back home, not a lot of people on the roads. These are made like Gilead is chock full of towns and villages and lots of roads, lots of merchants. Not a lot of people out right now. Those who are out seem to be in a rush. They seem to be sort of fearful. If you say hi to them, they're very hostile, just like don't want to be bothered. And it just doesn't feel like people are super happy right now. Make it back to Redcliffe. And again, the sort of lower section of the city seems a little bit less lively. It's still a town, so there's still lots of people here, but a little bit less like sort of peppy, lively. The Sour Note, the sort of tavern, the main tavern of the area, isn't like hoppin'. It's sort of just kind of dull.
Hippin'.
Yeah. You guys
Is
are.
the rift looking any different, or does it look about the same?
The
as you
rift
remember?
does not look any different right now.
Well, that's kind of nice, at least.
There's no giant winged creature flying around up there.
Not right now.
Okay.
Maybe maybe tomorrow night.
Okay. I'm gonna
Check the weather
I'm gonna keep
forecast.
watching.
Signs of dragon.
But you are welcomed back to Redcliffe by some of the other wardens who are kind of like excited about your return, but I think that your demeanor is a little bit you're not like, hey guys, we did, you're probably, avoiding some eye contact and stuff. And the vibe spreads pretty quickly.
Oh God.
She.
You guys are allowed an afternoon alone back in town, but you are expected to meet up with Victoria. I think her name was Miranda or something.
Yes.
Miranda comes up. She hears news that you've returned and will leave a note at your door saying appointment with Victoria at this time, which is later that
Great.
night. But you guys have an afternoon. You head back to your rooms, throw all of your luggage down, have some time to talk. But Erebir, you do notice something has been left in your room. There you go.
Maybe we should rough ourselves up a little bit before we talk to Victoria. Bjorn, hit me.
I like crank back my fist, and then I get out like a makeup kit. And I'm like,
No. Oh, my origami envelope. I worked so hard on that. There's something inside. It's okay.
Oh, that's really cool.
I
No
got
peeking.
a note, and it's addressed to Erebir and friends.
Ooh.
Oh, all of us.
Tales of your heroism have amazed and inspired even in the furthest reaches of our noble Shira. Please accept my personal invitation to the Festival of the Eclipse on the high solar solstice, 5 of Dom, Year of the Dragon, 3295. Warm regards, Lorien, High Priest of the Sun and Moon. My brother has found me in my room and requested my presence. Our presence.
Whoa,
He
whoa,
knows
whoa. Friend is
Yeah.
a strong word.
When we said friends, and we thought that meant
Or
us.
co-worker, really?
Peers.
Yes.
This, as I point to my friendship bracelet, says that we're
No, you're right. But-
There's also a second letter for you, which I'll send you in Discord.
okay.
It says PPS, never mind, you don't have to come.
It's kind of long.
That's I'm like obviously rattled that he like knows where I sleep now. And
What do we do?
They couldn't infiltrate Redcliffe or do anything to us here, right?
But what, are we going to stay here forever?
No, but while we're here, do we know we have some kind of safety and solace?
my
Because we
brother
already know that when we're out,
has become almost godlike at this point. He is now the high priest of the sun and the moon. I don't.
that's okay. We have
I
Doppio to take care of his
don't
guys.
know. So
I can't believe you.
I don't know what powers he has, too. When the high priest dies, the powers pass to the next. However, my mother had the powers, so my grandfather that was in charge of the high priest of the moon, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if my father's dead, my brother now has the high priest of the sun, so he has those powers. I don't know what's going on.
Do you think your brother has an artifact?
I do. And I've been writing with my best friend from home in secret letters, and she said that he has started to wear a face mask, a face veil. And he was crippled and now he can walk and is powerful and leading both houses.
Is going there something you'd want to do to figure out what's happening?
Just to clarify something, the face veil, he hadn't worn it before, but it is customary for high priests to wear one.
Okay.
So it is not necessarily, like, out of the question that he'd be wearing one. It's just that he hadn't worn one before and started wearing one. So,
But it's not necessarily like unusual or mysterious.
no, it is
It's-
customary for a high priest to wear one.
Okay. I reword. I did get another letter from Anna, so I will read that and decide what needs to be done.
Well, if you need to go, we're of course all in.
I'm happy to go with you. Maybe,
It's-
you can decide, but we can tell Victoria that we suspect an artifact is there and go there with the grace
Maybe
of the
make it our
wardens.
next mission.
It's just also, my homeland is not the most welcoming to those who are not.
Come on. Who could not love this?
Oh, you are easily lovable. It's just, they're just not the most welcoming to outsiders.
Well, we got
Might be worse than the
invited.
Imperium, am I
We
right?
did get invited
That's true.
and friends.
We are invited. I just.
Oh, we did get
feel
invited.
that If I am there, I might not be leaving.
We'll see
Last
about
time
that.
I was there,
Yeah.
I was to
Yeah, well,
marry
We'll get you out.
That's what we're here for.
Okay. In the meantime, while she reads that letter, do you guys have anything pink laying around? Because we should make a little trip.
I know Barry has a makeup kit.
Poopers has like a junk drawer full of
Does she
knick-knacky
have a
crap.
paint set?
I do.
You have a paint set.
And I there's stuff in my junk drawer, and I'm like pulling out pink things, and I'm like finding something. I was like, huh, and I paint it pink.
In my spare time, I'm gonna start whittling.
You start whittling? Okay.
I'm watching I'm just watching everything happening right
So
now. I'm just like,
you guys have all split off to your respective rooms, except you followed her back to her room.
Yes.
And you're just sitting in the doorway, drinking, watching her.
And then I come up to you. I've got like a hand of pink stuff, and I shove it in your chest. I'm like, here, Barry, hold this. And I go back to find more.
what do I have here?
You've got some buttons, a coin that has been painted. Too many. You've got one of those,
Is Doppio a squirrel? Like, is he just a bunch of junk and he's hiding it?
And then Poovers pulls out an acorn and paints it pink.
God.
You know those fake flower necklaces that you get from, like, I don't know, like Halloween stores and stuff? You got one of those. It's all pink. Put it around you.
Oh, the lay?
Like a really fake lay.
Where did you even get this?
Don't ask questions.
Okay.
You're not even in their room.
He's
He
going
yelled
back
down the
to-
hall.
I'm out there
"Mind your
whittling.
business."
And you're like, where did I get this spare piece of wood and this whittling knife? It's fine.
Well, I'm pretty sure I have a knife, and there's wooden furniture all over the place in my room.
Tear off a chunk, okay.
Yeah. Any branch or stick will do.
Okay. What are you whittling?
I'll tell you later.
What are you whittling poorly? Remind me.
Poorly?
Yeah.
You're not a whittler.
Roll for performance.
Yeah, can I roll?
Yeah, you can roll for performance. But
right.
you've never done it before.
All right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it right now. I'm at 18.
Not bad. It's very good. Beginner's luck.
Okay.
Okay, and I kind of like shoo. I've got a bunch of stuff, and I'm like shooing Barry back into Aravir's room.
They all clatter in. He's got something he's building. Like quickly puts it behind his back.
I look at him like, what?
He's wearing a pink lei and has a one hand full.
I look at them both like, what is? And then I just go, okay.
Poovers has
whatever.
taken her
Like,
hat off and started just using it to carry more pink crap.
At first, I'm just like, what? And then I'm like, it's like it happens.
back to normal.
At this point, it's like okay. I share my letter that I got from
Sure.
Anna, and I say this letter kind of is different from the other ones, and she tells that my brother is doing a great job. He's a role model of the faith, and that while it was controversial of him merging the houses, he's done a great job, and she thinks that the upcoming festival of the eclipse will be a celebration not only of our faith, but of his leadership and our people's trust in him as a prophet, conduit, and high priest. I hope you can return to partake in the celebration.
Sounds like you need a new insider.
Sounds like your friend needs help.
Do we think that there might be some kind of hidden message in there?
Perception check.
I don't think you can perception check a letter, can you?
Can investigate a letter.
I'm investigate the letter.
Can I take a look at the letter?
Can you use a ring of bullshit
No, you
checking
can give
on
her.
a
You
letter?
can either give her advantage or roll yourself.
I'll give her advantage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need that. 14.
Shit.
The letter has definitely changed in tone.
Yeah.
22.
But
Yeah.
she's maintaining her writing style.
Right.
It just seems like maybe her opinion has changed.
Or being forced to write something against your will.
Not
Is
good.
this a friend that you really care about, I assume?
This is my best friend from childhood. Her mom and my mom were best friends. I could trust her with my life.
Sounds like we're going to go on a heckin' rescue mission.
Yeah.
Heckin' rescue.
Heckin' rescue. She's going to get so rescued.
One way or the other, she needs it, whether she's brainwashed or coerced.
So do we want to tell Victoria that we suspect there's an
We're gonna give
artifact?
them a whole lot of freedom.
I mean,
Incoming freedom.
are we able to talk to Avi?
In theory, with the coin, yeah.
Maybe we talk to Avi and see if she has heard anything about up there, about an artifact.
Does it seem like it would be safe to contact Avi inside of Redcliffe?
As far as you know, the only person who can actively detect her presence is Dante.
And he's in Sithos.
Yes.
I wouldn't risk it, though.
Yeah.
I mean, we could, leave the town a little
And-
ways
yeah.
when we want to go talk to... I think we need to be so highly careful if we sever any ties.
We also need to figure out because if we fail to bring back this next artifact too, it's like, why has our
Come on,
We're gonna be
team.
on
Are we gonna
probation.
fail?
No, but if we tell the wardens that we fail, then something's going to get fishy. Why have they failed
Right,
two
but
missions
aren't
in a
we
row?
the only teams like virtually left
Yes.
that is capable of collecting?
There are 2 teams capable of collecting. They have put the other one on damage control because you guys have a track record of success. There is another team they could send.
Which they could then switch to us doing damage control because their success track record becomes better than ours.
Yeah, they're the only other team
Our
that has
win
successfully
ratio.
retrieved an artifact.
An artifact. How many
Yes.
have we gotten?
3, 4?
Okay.
But you're main
We're
character.
still at what?
I'm your main character, so.
My point is,
Yeah.
what's one failure when you're up against like an archdemon in a dream realm?
I'll say this too is that we did just give her an artifact. I mean, we're invested, so I don't feel like we owe her this next one necessarily.
No, I'm just I'm saying
well-
it's not a proud moment for us.
Yep.
But it's also
Keep in mind, the more that we keep from her, the worse her chances of success are. And if we're going to do this, we should go in
I
on
know.
this.
I agree.
she's gonna have to get it.
We're gonna have
she's
to.
gonna have to get him back at some point.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna be a brotherly sisterly brawl at some point.
Hmm.
And we're gonna be on the sidelines holding one flag or another.
Yeah,
Wearing pink Doppio hats.
we'll see.
Because well, from this point on, do we give her all the artifacts we
That's
collect?
my plan.
So we're only getting one more mission then, because if we come back failing the second one, then we're going to be on damage control, if not worse.
And, at some point, do we need to abandon the wardens to help
It's
Avi?
going to get to that point. Yep.
Potentially.
Well,
In which case,
Not
we're
today.
We're going to have a whole other set of enemies while
Yeah.
collecting artifacts.
Problem for future us.
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Kind of made our beds.
I can mention the letter and the invitation.
she will probably consider it worth going after,
if she doesn't know already,
which she might.
I would bring it up.
I would bring it up.
But first, shopping.
Oh, what?
Do you want to go shopping first, or do you want to go?
Well, when is our
all
appointment?
No, let's get this over with.
Yeah, let's
and
get
then
this over
enjoy
with.
shopping.
Wait, but when is our appointment? How much
I
time?
don't
don't
another
shop
hour and a
well.
half.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, guys, what's with all the stuff you guys have?
We do need to do this first, though. And I take Barry by the hand and I start pulling him.
Wait, where are you going?
Follow. And we start walking toward the cathedral.
Okay, there's in the midtown of Redcliffe a very large, beautiful cathedral, which is dedicated not to a single faith, but is a sort of place of worship for many. There are like altars dedicated to several gods. Obviously, the major gods have larger, more extravagant altars, but it is a place of quiet worship for everyone. And underneath a pathetic little oak tree in the shade, in the very back corner of the garden, is a very haphazardly makeshift little pink pathetic altar.
Pink rat's nest.
And I say, okay, everybody, put your stuff here. We got to say thank you because he saved our butts. I hope he's okay. This is where I've been sending Doppio my offerings because he's my friend.
Do you still have any pink paint on you?
And I whip out a paintbrush.
Okay,
It's still.
cool.
Of course.
I hand you over a wooden, ornately carved ninja star with a fancy D on it, and then on the back there's a little heart and Troy.
Okay, I paint it and I set it on the altar in the center. And then using all of the junk that I've given Barry and that I'm holding in my hat, I start to try and create a little, I make a little guy out of some buttons and then use some pink thread to make spider webs to try and create a nice little diorama of the
Evil
battle. It looks
performance.
horrible, but you might
Okay, you don't need a
understand.
whole performance. You already said it looks horrible.
But somebody looking at it, somebody who was there looking at it might understand
And
what
by
was
the way,
struck.
it is clear this has not been taken care of since you last left.
Well, then I cleaned it up a little
Okay.
I, next to the side of the altar, will pour out some beer in a way that says like I'm pouring one for the homie because
Okay.
he did help us.
Okay.
But I do it very nonchalantly so Poofers doesn't see me.
Okay.
Can you roll sleight of hand?
I start looking through like my pockets and my bag to see if
Oh,
I can
that's
like
bad.
pull something pink out.
Oh, she can always lend you something.
And I hold up my hat. I'm like, here you go.
Sleight of
I
hand.
dig through her hat. What's in the hat?
There's like some of those little, arts and crafts puff balls with little sparkles on them.
I look around the garden. Is there just any
a 9.
flower bushes?
You definitely notice Spirit pouring a little bit of Bureau.
Is there any like flower bushes just like
Yeah.
growing? Is there any pink flowers around?
Sure, yeah.
I go and cut a few pink flowers and I lay them.
Okay.
on the altar.
Very good, you guys.
Say thanks, guys. And as we leave, I turn back. I'm like, I'll write you soon.
Before we leave, I'd like to make a quick stop at Saloons.
Okay. There it exists.
Yeah.
It's painted a mix of navy blue and silver. There are lots of offerings on it.
Is it clean? It's clean and beautiful.
It is. It's in like the main cathedral building. It is one of the main altars.
Yeah. I would just like to take a minute and like I get on my knees in front of it and just close my eyes and just kind of give a minute and pray to her.
Okay. You guys just all watch her go up and do that. And you're like, be quiet. It's a moment of tranquility. You're not reached out to by your god or anything, but you do sort of take a deep breath and just take a moment to sort of step back. And it does give you some peace of mind. Speaking of peace of mind, let's go talk with Victoria.
Do we have to?
Lovely.
I think it'll be fun. Okay, so Miranda meets you at the gates of the large administrative hall, and she says, "Wow, it's so great to see you guys. I heard you had gotten back in town. Wow, you don't look very injured."
Yeah, don't feel too hot. Didn't have the best luck this time.
Oh,
It was really, really rough. Mentally, physically.
Spidery.
I know you guys tried your best. We all have lots of faith in you, but let's go see Victoria. And she kind of like awkwardly turns around and starts hurrying the other way, leading you through the hallways, a familiar route to Victoria's office. She knocks on the door and then opens it for you. As soon as you enter, Victoria stands with like anticipation, and she says, "You're back. Great. You have it, right?"
Funny story about that. No. Turns out
No. You
No.
don't have one of the 9 artifacts we need to save the world.
No, we don't.
What happened?
Well, we were sent into a dream world. Didn't know we were in a dream world. Woke up to Lolth and her spiders.
We were ambushed.
Were helped by a god that I may or may not be very good friends with, and then barely got away with our lives.
But there's no artifact with you.
We couldn't even get close. It sent us into a dream world. We didn't even know. I don't even know how close
For
we got.
weeks,
Well,
we were tortured.
Yes, we didn't hear from you. That's why we sent the rescue party.
You can. They should be in
didn't do great
Dis.
either. They were trapped by Lolth as well. We all barely escaped even that, let alone whatever that dream world
Lolth.
was.
She's probably angry after the other.
Yeah, and she's
Yeah.
also out of the Underdark and into the forest, so not sure what's going on there.
You have no idea of her motives. I don't think she would go this far for personal vengeance.
We barely. If it weren't for some small divine intervention, we wouldn't be here right now.
Who helped you?
Great God, let me tell you about it. And I walk up to her and I push 2 little pink buttons. I'm like, let me tell you about this great guy called Doppio, God of Redemption.
We'll do this later. And she puts the buttons down.
Thank God. Thank Alibal.
Dream Realm. So it was an artifact that you did get within
If
proximity.
it wasn't an artifact, it was something very, very powerful.
No,
We've never encountered anything
We
like
were
that before.
mentally, basically kidnapped for weeks and tortured.
What
And
happened
then
in this Dream Realm?
Well, forget, would the wardens know about Aquas?
Potentially.
Well, Dr. T.
Dr. T would
knew
know.
all about
Okay, all right.
Yes.
So in the dream, we battled Atlas, and we woke up right before the battle was done, wrapped in spider webs, along with the other surviving wardens. I guess Dr. T and Harvey got dragged out somewhere. They weren't there.
Dr. Tolradell's gone missing.
Yeah.
Is there anything that wasn't lost on this mission?
we survived.
I guess us, but
Probably us.
Barely.
Not to be insensitive, but this is
Look,
Quite devastating news that you're delivering.
We as
We know.
well. I'm not happy Harvey's gone either.
I think there are larger things at stake than Harvey. I liked him too, but he's just an administrative cleric.
I mean,
I just put my hand on Troy's shoulder after she says that, like, to comfort him, because I know, like, he just basically took an emotional arrow to the chest from that.
I mean, if we felt
Could've
like
known.
we could have gone in, we would have, but we were on the brink of death. And we still are not feeling too hot. Actually, kind of weird, we're really not feeling hot. We
you have gotten
usually
the rest at this point.
Huh?
You've gotten the rest at this point. It's just taken longer. But continue.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, usually we go to sleep and wake up and we're feeling pretty okay. It felt like it took forever this time. Something, I don't know, but
We were drained.
yes.
Oh well, that doesn't surprise
It's
me.
not a proud moment for us either, and we do apologize and wish it would have went differently.
Do you have any leads on where it might be?
Probably
We couldn't
somewhere
pursue,
near.
We were escaping Lolth.
Since the
With
rift
our
opened, we
lives.
can't track them magically anymore.
We
They could be
we're
anywhere.
not sure where
at
Lolth took
this point.
Dr. Talradol and Harvey.
Do you believe that Lolth is in possession of the artifact?
It's a possibility.
I don't know who else would. That's just where we woke up, and
Very frightening prospect.
Yes, it is.
Well, I will need one of you to write up a report on the events of this, and let's just hope that it will suffice as it has in the past. Or we can find it again. Perhaps we will bring the other team back to retrieval as well. Alright, well, you spoke of your lethargy. This is a new but not unheard of thing. To give you some background, the creature that had escaped the rift settled itself on the mountains near Coria, the capital of Gilead, and soon after, plague was beginning to spread near the city and within its walls.
I'm sorry, you said a plague?
Yes, and it was
Dragon and a plague.
very alarming in pace. It spread and killed quickly. Most of our efforts turned to prevention, care, protection of the city, maintenance of public safety as martial law was declared. But another sort of trouble that we had was this creature's plagued minions were also attacking the city gates. We were very thinly spread, and it was quite an ominous situation to be in. On top of that, even though we fell in great numbers to these minions, we also saw many of our men fall sick. And that further lowered the numbers that could defend the gates. And just when it seemed things were about to be lost, the beast departed. I don't know where it went, no one knows where it went, but it left in a hurry as if heeding some call and flew into the horizon.
Which direction is the horizon?
East.
Okay.
East.
This was a couple of weeks ago, and since then the infection of the plague has decelerated, though it's still present and spreading slowly. It seems to be far less intense and far less quick to infect and to kill. And the assault on the city by the plague-ridden minions has ceased. And this was a great blessing. It lightened our load a lot, and I don't know if this was intervention from some higher power or what, but something still feels and felt off. Also since then, the malice and madness that has been emanating from the tear and infecting the entire world seems to have sort of mutated, and there is a lethargy mixed in with that. Many of our forces, as well as the standard population, seems to be struggling to recover. Just generally, we're all more...
So this is like still happening. It's not something that's going away.
It does seem that way.
That's not good. I need my sleep, my beauty sleep.
It does seem that it will take longer for any of us to recover our vitality and our...
oh boy.
Do we have an idea of what is causing this other than just coming from the rift? There isn't someone controlling it?
As I said, we have no real sign of that. My personal suspicion, and note that this is unfounded, is that whatever that call the creature answered to was related to this. Do you have reason to believe that someone is in control of this?
You went east? or northeast?
East. Do you have reason to believe?
Any known
Just a hunch.
remedies or temporary, I don't know, temporary cures to the.
You can still recover, it just takes longer.
And then,
now that-
but with the plague,
The plague is sort of resolving on its own. It seems to just take time to wear out, but Coria would have fallen within another week of that assault. Callie, now that she's back, sort of, and
Wait,
Neosy-
hold on. What?
Oh, yes, she's back.
Where is she?
In her shop, I assume.
She just came back. Just walked in.
Just like that.
Callie.
Kinda, yeah.
What do you mean, kind of?
You'd better go see her.
She's just ahead.
Okay. Guys, she's back, though. Okay.
Neosy is also in town. They're working in conjunction to try and find
This shopping day just gets
some
better.
sort of resistance to the lethargy that's spreading around. Nothing yet. With regards to the artifact, I will need a report. If you have any idea where it could be, other than in the clutches of Lolth, please do let us know. And if you'd be willing to meet with the other retrieval team, perhaps to give them a summary of what happened or anything that you can tell them that will help them in the pursuit of this artifact.
Do we have any leads on any other artifacts?
Right now, since we can't track them magically, we have no solid evidence, though you did ask us to look into Shiro while you were away.
Did you find anything?
We had a team there for a short time before things started getting bad, and we had to recall them. Previous mentions of instability are decreasing, according to the report that they gave us. After the previous high priest had merged the houses, it seems there was a significant amount of uncertainty and upheaval of tradition, and a growing hostility against the Lord King Aaron. Since then, the newly risen High Priest Lorien seems to have mitigated the dissatisfaction with the contortion of this tradition, and the country seems in high spirits as the Festival of the Eclipse is approaching.
Yes.
Many of the people think that this will sort of mark the success of the houses merging and the rise of the new High Priest.
We have been invited to this festival
By whom?
by the High Priest.
Do you have an association with the High Priest?
I do, and we have been invited, and
And what is the association?
I nudged Erebir.
I telepathically go, well, do I spill the beans now?
Spill 'em.
That would be my brother.
This would have been really good to know a long time ago.
Well, he and I were not on the best of terms, and I was not exactly wanting him to know where I was, but now that he has found my bed, there is no sense in playing discreet.
Well, in that case, it does seem too convenient, what with the Festival of the Eclipse occurring on the high solar solstice and
Isn't that your birthday?
a daughter of the house here in our very presence being summoned by her brother. I therefore have no doubt that there is something amiss there.
Yes, I too feel that there is something nefarious going on.
Jafari.
I suppose that is your next destination then, isn't it?
I'm afraid so.
Any other news that you wish to tell me? Perhaps Poofers is related to an ancient race of feral beasts.
Nope, whole family's toast.
Nope, they're all dead.
Right. I mean, great. Not that. I can't say I'm particularly happy with.
Insensitive.
I mean, she's trying to save the world here. I can't say I'm particularly happy with your progress report, but I suppose we can't expect perfection. And I am thankful that you've returned with your lives. I will ask that you will meet with the other reinstated retrieval team. They will be in pursuit of the other artifact that Lolth potentially has taken. Well, in exchange for your services, you still deserve to be compensated. I will have Miranda arrange your payment. Other than that, do make haste to Shira. Hopefully we can find something there before things get worse. Any other questions, updates?
Can't think of anything. It was a pretty, we were asleep for weeks. It was not fun.
Yes, and please do write up a report of your experiences.
So who's going to write this?
No player has to write it, but if whoever decides to, please just tell me if there's something you're going to exclude other than the obvious exclusions.
Okay.
Well, can we discuss? And
Yes.
Okay, we'll discuss.
I would offer, but are you really?
You
gonna
have
let-
9 intelligence.
Nope.
Oh yeah.
Somebody
and
out
some
for free
demon
this-
lady showed up.
Everything's misspelled.
It is a great loss to see Dr. Talberdale gone. In fact, our efforts will be severely impacted now that she's not here to help with the artifact research. I'll be in touch with Dante to update him on the situation. You're dismissed.
Goodbye, Principal Victoria.
Close the door on your way out.
We hurry out.
Miranda's outside and she's like, oof.
Yeah.
Tough one, huh?
It didn't go that bad.
Yeah, I mean,
It
and then
got worse.
It
now that
could've
the
been
door is
worse.
closed, you hear like stuff being thrown inside.
It didn't go that bad to our face.
It could always have gone worse.
Well, you're just gonna have to make it up with another one, huh?
Yep.
Yep.
Right? Okay.
No pressure.
No pressure.
So, payment,
Aaron
huh?
starts drinking.
All right, I'm gonna make a quick trip to the vault. I'll meet you in the lobby, and then you guys are supposed to set out to Shira soon, right? If I heard correctly. So take a day or two in town, or however long you want, I guess, but probably make haste on heading out.
Yeah.
This is really awkward, and she turns around and goes off towards the vault.
Bye-bye.
You guys start walking towards the lobby. You have a few minutes alone to talk until Miranda gets back with your payment.
So,
I mean, that went pretty well,
Well.
all things considered.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't. I don't think we were.
They have super high expectations of us.
We've,
At
been,
least
so
were
we've
up
had a
against
100% success rate.
one archdemon and then ambushed by another.
well, to be fair, we did leave out the whole thing where we destroyed a civilization.
Oh, that too.
You guys have reported on your endeavors quite nicely.
Favorably.
Yes. There have
And
been
no
some
wonder they like
nasty
us.
details
Yeah.
left out. You may,
We're cooking our books a little
you may
here.
have shot yourselves in the foot a little bit with that.
At least we didn't get suspected. So, of any kind of not telling the truth
Well,
stuff.
she hasn't gotten the report yet.
We're not out of the woods yet. So in that report, do we want to leave anything extra out? The things we told her is we went into the dream world, fought Aklis, woke up, got saved by Doppio.
Yes, I
Yeah.
think we should
Allegedly got saved by
leave the
Doppio.
details
We did get saved by
of
Doppio.
the battling out.
I mean, she's going to want to know what happened in the 3 weeks you were asleep.
I mean, there was the town, right? That was all
Yeah.
fake.
We could talk about the
Well,
town.
the town was real. It's just the events of the town were fake.
We could talk about the town. We could talk about
All of those villagers got pulled in with
the
them.
fighting and the.
Well, I think
Well,
we
we
can
can
leave
kinda
in
just say,
literally
we don't-
everything except Avi.
We don't know at what
we don't
point
want
we
to say
switched.
anything about Dr. T in there. We don't want to say anything maybe about our other selves maybe in there. What that was said to
Yeah,
us.
we could tell her we were put through a series of things that like challenged our every
There's
fiber.
nothing that we have to hide except for
We
the
lost.
painting where you sacrificed Dr. T. Probably should not talk about that. And then we can just say, I think I said, it cut out right before the battle ended as we were woken up.
Yeah.
If there's any, the assumption would be Lolth intervened and something changed.
Yes.
Or Doppio found us and woke us up. To be fair, we don't even know what happened. So,
Can't say I approve of lying to the wardens like this, but all right. You guys.
Is he officially a warden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How we feeling now, guys?
Well, it's not the first and it won't be the last. So,
Nope.
all right.
Yeah,
let's
Carry
what's this about destroying a civilization?
Who? What? No,
move on
nothing.
to other-
Nothing.
It wasn't our fault. We really didn't mean to. We thought we were helping.
What?
Which companion did you bring on that quest? No one, right?
Wait,
I don't
what?
think anybody came with us.
Yeah, I don't
Nobody
think you had a
knows that.
Don't have
companion.
anybody with us.
So, let's get our money and go see.
She comes back, gives us like 5 gold.
No,
We can buy, we can buy
comes
tacos
back
at the local taco
and
stand.
gives each of you 600 gold.
Ooh.
Just enough.
I'm
for that
less
Adam
broke than I was.
I am for sure going shopping.
shopping.
But first, let's go see our friend.
Okay, to Callie.
You head over to
To Cali.
It's Callie.
To Callie.
the Elixirium. Okay, you go there, throw open the door, ting-a-ling-a-ling, the little bell goes, and Neil and Yossi both peek up from behind the counter, and then both of them go back behind the counter, and there's a bit of a ruckus, and you guys are just like, what the hell? And then Yossi is on all fours. He like sprints around the counter and comes over and tackles Poofers.
I tackle him
Oh my
right
gosh,
back.
I'm so happy to see you!
I'm so happy to see. Get down on the ground. Hi.
Oh my
give me an
gosh, he's so
EpiPen.
strong. You're strong.
Okay, sorry.
Let me
and I-
go. It's Uncle. Hi. Hey, everyone.
And I pull out my bag and I start showing him all the bugs I
Oh
found.
my god. All right, he's immediately distracted with that. And Neil comes over and he's like, so you guys are back, huh?
We're back. How's your reading going?
It's been good. It's been better, but it hasn't been bad.
Are you chugging along?
Yeah. Hanging in there. Only another 2 years left of the apprentice.
Does he have like a hang in there kitten poster behind the thing?
Only another 2 years left of the apprenticeship.
I stick my
been
hand out
difficult.
for,
It's
for a
been-
handshake. It's good to see you, Neil.
It's
Does he-
he shakes his, it's a pathetic handshake.
so I grip and I said like this, and I kind of give him a
ow.
firm. No. You do it now. You try. I want you to give me. a
He
good
like
handshake.
tries to squeeze your hand and they're just like
We'll
Dead
work on that
fish.
too, and I pat his shoulder.
Oh, my
Ow.
the last week's been tough. You know, what with yeah. So
What is it?
it's
Tough with
just
what?
you know, Yossi's already a really tough teacher and Yossi's a tough
Damn.
We can
and
He's
Yossi,
like, there's like a butterfly that flew up.
Yossi grabs it and says, "That's right." And he's like, but with, you know, Kelly back, it's just a lot to deal with, and all of the stress of the stuff from the sky. It's just
Okay, yeah,
a lot.
let's go back. Callie back.
Where is she?
She made a trip to the to Gil's shop, I think.
So what?
To
When did she
the
come back?
magic item. She got dropped off like what 5 or 6 days ago.
Dropped off.
By
She
who?
walked in. She
Oh.
arrived back. Whatever.
The Greyhound dropped her off.
When are you
See you
expecting?
guys.
When are you expecting her back?
I don't know. She didn't say. She just said to organize all of the potions under the counter, and then Yossi went and mixed them all up again. So I've been doing that.
Make it again.
She said to finish before she gets back. If you can go install her, that'd be great.
Where is she at?
The magic item shop.
All right, let's go see her.
Okay.
the follow scene,
Okay,
like-
Yosi, we'll be back. And I leave him with my bug bag. And I say, hold on to this for me.
And
you
he
can
says, "Yeah,
eat
sure
some.
thing," and he starts dragging it to the back room.
I'd like to just tap Neil's shoulder. Hang in there, pal.
Thanks, Sarah.
We made him this way.
You're so pretty.
No, we didn't.
We got him a book.
No, we didn't.
we
We're
were
trying to
so
help him.
mean to him. That's a mean to him too. We did both.
No, in a playful way.
That's exactly what a bully would say.
This was just fun and games.
It was.
We were joking.
No, we were being nice to him.
We like,
After we demoralized him.
No.
I don't think it was that bad.
No.
Okay.
Your perception is inaccurate.
All right, to the magic shop.
You guys were a little mean.
To the magic shop.
How are we mean?
Oh my gosh. Someone go pull up the episode.
Okay. This one. You guys walk over towards Dreadwrath and Beyond. Redcliffe's premier magic item shop, run by yours truly, Gil Lockhart. The world-renowned magic item collector. That's what it says on the sign. All of that.
It's a big sign.
So you push open the door to that store, and Gil's behind the counter. He's a dark elf, to remind you, and he is currently arguing with what appears to be a human woman. They're kind of like going back and forth over an item on the counter.
What color is her hair?
Black.
What?
Anybody see Callie?
I mean,
Is there anybody else in
Do
the
I-
store?
can we see who the woman is? Human woman?
No, you can go up and check though. You're in the back of the store. They're like for like heated argument, like at each other's throats, yelling.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
They both look over with like a,
Whoa. Oh.
and then the woman says, "Oh my God! Wait, don't look at me!" And then she like hunches down, and like,
Callie?
it's too early. I hate this form. And she looks at you and says, "You
What?
did this."
Well, to be fair, you did this.
She goes over and stomps over towards you. Let me send you a picture of what she looks like now.
Oh my gosh.
In the context channel of our Discord.
Let's get that link in chat.
Oh, she's still
Nice and
heckin'
quietly, but
cute.
Thanks for following Siggy Light.
Do. Here, I have a second picture. Here you go.
Ah,
That's not
did you draw that?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think
You
that
could've
you're
totally
a half
drawn
decent
that.
artist.
Yeah,
Oh,
I could have, but I didn't have time. So, she
Choke collar.
says walked over and stomped towards you and is like,
What? She needs that thing too, right? The choke collar?
Yeah.
yeah, she does.
Huh.
And she says, "This is all because of your friend. The worst. This is the worst thing that's ever happened to me. Do you know how much it sucks to be a human? Oh my gosh. Like, I can't hear anything. I can't see anything well. This sucks. Like, they're so boring. Look at me."
I don't think you're boring. I think you're beautiful.
I also think you're beautiful. And would you like me to get you some fun hair dye?
I can take care of that when I get the time.
I'm confused. Are you saying that you are human now?
Yeah, tragically. That's how reincarnation works usually.
What? You're not.
A homunculus?
Yeah, I mean, my soul has to go into a body. I'm technically, I'm just this necklace. But
So who's
your
body?
certain friend who created a new body apparently has a certain taste in women, huh? Because I wanted to be an elf.
Lady, I'm a cat. Okay. Does that mean he likes to, like, what do you mean taste in women?
He got to choose the form. You left me with him.
He's a pretty cool guy.
Well, you could have at least told him to make me an elf again. Do you know how cool it was to be a dark elf? Everyone is just kind of like wary, like they all kind of like think you're like intimidating and a little bit spooky, and you're like this like strong, capable woman, which is true, right? But like at the same time, I don't have to prove anything. Now that I'm like this, everyone is just like, oh, she's hot. It sucks.
I wouldn't know anything
Honest
about that
check.
because I'm a cat. Okay?
Wait, I think you're a very cute cat.
Thank you.
That's an 8 on the hotness check.
There you go. +2.
+2.
It's because of her vivacious personality.
I'm sure he would have done something different if he had more soulless bodies lying around.
One would hope. Who doesn't have a few dead corpses lying around for reincarnation
I mean,
purposes?
all things considered, it was a dead corpse, and it looks pretty good.
That is a fine looking corpse.
Could be worse.
You do look really good, Callie. I know it's not as exciting as your last body, but it's pretty good look.
This sucks so much. All right, well, it is good to see you guys, I guess. I'm glad you made it out of the Imperium alive. You've been gone for 3 weeks. I heard that you guys were supposedly, like, dead or something, but it's good to hear that you're not.
Partially dead. Mostly
He's a
dead.
little partially dead.
Yeah. You know that there's
You
a
are.
spider lady walking around the woods now?
Spider lady. Huh?
Lol.
See, that
The
would be a
biggest
great
spider lady.
body to have, right?
Have we ever seen her? I don't.
Lolth?
Yeah.
No.
No. Have you seen Wolf?
No, you're talking about spider ladies though, and I'm like, that sounds fun.
Oh, 8 legs.
You're getting a lot done with 8 legs.
Spiders.
You can do a lot of tap dancing.
Spiders.
Yeah.
Spider.
So, and she just goes, "How's it hanging?" You guys don't look so enthusiastic right now.
God, we're gonna have to tell the story
Well,
for like
we
the third
failed our
time.
last mission, and there's a lot of, this whole we can't get rest, nothing's coming back when we wake up thing going on. Victoria said you guys were working on it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it sucks, don't it?
Yeah, it's not fun. Speaking of, what were you guys just arguing about?
Yeah, that was pretty heated.
And Gil crosses his arms and says, "Why don't you tell them?" And she says,
We're just like,
"It was just a matter of, it was a, you know what he said." It was a thing about, you remember how I used to hover everywhere? Notice not doing that. I miss doing that. Walking sucks. Lost my old boots, and I wanted a new pair, and he told me that what I wanted was tacky. And so we've been arguing about that.
Oh, I look over and I'm like, oh.
It is tacky.
You don't call boots tacky.
Look at her. Look at the thigh highs are stupid.
oh my god. Airfish.
They're so last season.
Oh god.
And she just kind of like stamps her foot down again and she says, "You are impossible to work with. I will see that you're out of this town forever." He says, "I'd like to see you try."
Oh.
Okay. Well,
I'm gonna look around.
yeah.
Yeah.
If any of you give this man your business, you're not my friend anymore.
Oh.
Okay. I
I'm
think
just
Neil
a
said.
furbolg from the forest. I don't really care about boots.
Neil was like breaking bottles
Oh,
when
great.
we left.
And she runs at this.
We just screwed Neil so much.
Yeah, she's like, "Oh, Neil, I gotta go." And sprints out, probably back towards the shop. And Gil's there, and he's like, "She looks tacky." You can't
You
tell
and
me
the guy from the fashion shop should chat.
Oh yeah, we're good friends actually. We're getting lunch this afternoon.
That makes a lot of sense.
I'm not surprised.
Sorry,
Man.
tomorrow. This is
place is
already
getting
late in the
petty.
day. Actually, it is getting pretty late in the day. Did you guys need something?
Oh yeah.
Browsing.
Well, right. Well, how about we take a break first because it's 7:30, and then we'll go to browse.
I'm going on my lunch break, and then I can help you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a good time for a break. We'll be back in a very short period of time. See you then.
Hello, we're back.
Well, did it?
Who wants
Yeah,
to-
yeah, it did. Okay.
Who wants to go shopping?
Finally.
All right. So you're currently at Dreadwrath and Beyond. They're near closing time. Gil looks like he wants to go home.
Nope.
Is there something I can help you guys with now instead of in the morning when we open?
So glad
Yes,
you asked.
actually, I am interested in your Shadowfell tattoo.
Right now? Really?
Yes.
Like not in the. I mean, sure, I can tattoo you with an exhausted hand when I'm
I mean, I can come
sleepy.
back in the morning to have it done. I'm just.
I do
asking
have
you.
enough ink left for one tattoo.
What is the style of the tattoo?
It'll have to be an armband of a protective sigil. I can show you the default design I have in mind for it.
That would be wonderful. Thank you.
Okay, that's going in our contacts channel in Discord. Also,
Do so people can see it.
it has to be an armband of sorts.
I just don't like the little thing in the middle.
Well, that is a protective spirit.
I mean, can it be made prettier a little?
What's wrong with it? It's cool.
Turn it into a flower.
Yeah, can we make it at least like a hummingbird, not an angry eagle?
No.
There's nothing that could tweak just to.
But do you want me to add eyelashes to it or something?
You know what, Aravir, what we can do is we can what's it called when you like adjust a tattoo? You know, you like work over it.
I don't think it's in metal. ink.
Do you have a? You don't have a tattoo already, do you?
Aravir does not have a tattoo.
So do you remember how attunement works with these? This is an attunement slot that you cannot. This is permanent. You can't get rid of it. It takes up one full attunement slot. However, you can
Bishop.
get a second tattoo and have it occupy the same slot. So basically, 2 occupies the same as 1, but once you have 1, you can't get rid of it. And you only have 2 free slots from there on out.
Okay.
Doesn't a tattoo count as half? I thought that's what it was.
It counts as half, but the only
Yeah.
other thing that can fill that half is
Is it-
another
There's something else
tattoo.
that's half. Yeah.
Is another tattoo. So it's like you have 2 free slots after 1 tattoo.
Yeah, you gotta commit. Just hope we get more tattoos. For some reason, this guy loves having tattoos.
Well, it becomes a whole
Me,
thing.
the tattoo artist, yeah.
Well, okay, then I will come in the morning for this. Would you be interested in a ring of truth telling?
The one that I sold you.
Yes.
No.
What?
No.
No?
I don't want a used good.
It's not used.
I see it on your finger right now.
It's gently worn.
You still have it attuned.
It's gently worn.
I literally can't take it off your hand.
It's not moving. Sure, I'll buy it back at a severely discounted price.
Of
100 gold.
Couldn't you sell it as this was worn by a very important sorceress that has ties to royalty?
Sure. Do you have ties to royalty?
yes.
Great. 110 gold.
I'm insulted.
I would
That's
be
fine. I made much more money off of it than I'll be spending already, so.
How much were you planning to sell it for?
How much did I sell it to you for originally? What, 450 or something?
600.
There you go, 650.
Are you telling me that you can't make a profit if she were to sell it back at like 400?
Yeah, but not as big as of a profit. She's clearly desperate to get rid of it. Why would I offer more than I'm willing to give?
I'm not desperate and have never been desperate in my life. I will keep it.
That outfit definitely says that.
I'm going to.
Aravir like starts having like sparks in her fingers, and she's like,
I have no
Deep
idea what is going on with the
breathing.
shopkeep. We have patronized this guy so often. He's literally taken thousands of gold from us.
Indeed, he has it. It's showing that he can just do what he wants and still get business. So, great.
Hang on. What is that spell that I have? Like calming thoughts or whatever?
Calm emotions.
Yeah. gonna cast that.
Calm the fuck down, sir.
Yeah.
I'm totally
Calm your shit.
not
Stop
not
being
calm.
rude.
It's just 10 minutes before closing, and you guys won't leave.
Okay. Would
How about
would the
we come
prices-
back
wait,
in
would
the
the prices
morning?
be a little better tomorrow morning per se? Just a
Maybe.
little
Who
bit?
knows?
All right, we'll come back in the
Christ.
morning
Sure.
when all of us have calmed down.
Uh-huh. Have a fun walk in the cold night, middle of winter.
Airbeer telepathics messages Poopers. Can I kill him?
No.
Is it bad if I kill
We're
him?
not supposed to do that.
Because he really, really want to right now.
Yeah. Just keep those feelings deep inside.
Bury the
Lock them
suppressed.
away.
Barry just cast a spell to calm your emotions, too. I think it's an area of effect, if I recall. And I'm like,
I feel great.
Anybody want to go have a beer?
let's go to the bar.
I asked him for one. I was like,
End of the
ready for a
world.
show.
Yeah.
You guys gonna go on the sour note? You're gonna go back to your rooms.
Actually, I would like to go see Callie again. I need some greater healing potions
At a discounted rate.
at a Callie price.
Okay.
She might not be in such a giving mood though now that
Hey, you got another one of those?
Yeah, I got another one of those.
shots.
Seriously.
Go back to the Elixirium, where Kelly and Yossi are at the
Oh
counter.
no.
I cast calming motions.
She looks like she's in a good mood. Kelly and Yossi are at the counter looking
How
over.
does Neil look?
He's not to be seen.
Uh-oh. He's fired for sure.
They're looking over some books and stuff, and she's like, "Wow, you guys are back already, huh? Did you tell him to fuck off?"
Basically.
I look at
Kinda.
her and
Well,
I go,
he kinda
I
told us.
wanted to kill him.
We should totally do it.
Can
We
you
should kill him.
can all humanoids please roll a charisma saving throw?
That was an 8 plus numbers. I don't remember her stats.
It is a charisma 17.
eh?
16.
How does a 12 do?
You are all calm as shit.
Oh, nice.
22.
You are not calm.
You're worked up.
I'm just saying,
I have a
Aravir,
22.
If you were to go out in a burst of rage and murder someone, I would totally hide the body for
Oh,
you.
man. No.
You just got
Callie, I
back.
feel so much closer to you now. That you
Anyways,
good.
you guys are back here already, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, Poopers. Here, she hands you a letter.
Take it.
That's what I sent you already.
Okay. Does it have anything identifying on it?
No.
Okay. So I read it. And then I start reading it. I put it away. And I put it in my little bag.
Cool. Did you want to share with the class at all, or
No.
just gonna keep that to yourself, Poopers?
I keep that to myself.
Poofers.
Secrets don't make friends.
Wait. Guys, it's a
Secrets
personal
are
letter. It has
bracelets.
nothing to do with you guys. I'll tell you after.
After what?
He goes
She's
to
gonna learn
another
to regret
school.
He goes to another school. You wouldn't know him.
Yeah,
How
we
are we on the greater healing potion stock?
I mean, we have some. Do you want some?
Please. We can 3, right, Max?
Yeah.
Okay.
Woo! I haven't sold
How much are they
potions.
each?
175.
Wait.
It's like our entire what we just earned if you buy 3, pretty much.
Which is, yeah. Well,
They're
we
pricey.
didn't-
You guys should do work outside of your main job.
Yeah.
well,
Oh,
I
yeah.
will.
You have a full week of downtime. Maybe you can get a job.
I have a job.
Guess I'm gonna go make some pies.
Okay. I'm just going to take 3 because I know I'm
me
going to
too.
need them.
Is it 175?
It's 525 total.
Okay.
I'm going to take 1, please.
Okay.
Are you gonna get that cape?
Yes.
Okay.
You said 175?
I haven't sold potions in so long. I feel like I'm back home. This is great. Here you go. And she actually, out of the goodness of her heart, she will give you all 1 free. Just 1 though.
Oh.
Nice.
Thank you.
Dub.
Just to, show that we're still in good business together, right? We're besties, right?
350.
Thank you, Callie.
Thanks, Callie.
Yeah. You guys are just kind of staring into space.
Yeah.
awkwardly.
I look at her and I say, do you want to have a beer with me later?
I would love to have
Over text RP.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yes.
Can I get a couple other potions too while we're at it?
Yes, of course.
I need a potion of heroism.
Sure.
You're already heroic.
Thank you.
You're my hero. Looking for that one. That's 200 gold.
Okay. And then I'm also going to take a potion of invulnerability.
Ooh, those ones are pricey. Are you sure?
I'm sure.
1,200 gold.
Holy poop balls.
Whoa.
This one only lasts a minute, so use it sparingly.
10 rounds.
Of being invulnerable.
No, of being resistant.
Oh. Then why is it called invulnerability? It says
I don't know. Ask the player's handbook.
resistance. What does that mean exactly?
You get half damage.
Yeah, resistance. You know,
For 10
resistance
rounds.
on yada yada yada.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. You're getting it?
Oh, yeah.
Holy cow. Really?
I'm prepping for this visit home.
Valid.
After watching Troy go through and being like
story
the
arc
main
fight.
guy
Does,
and knowing
does
that
everybody have a round 3, by the way? No, we don't, right?
Round 3 for what?
3k gold. 3, 6, 9, 12.
Oh, I have like
I had it.
200 gold right now.
Oh, no, I'm nowhere close to 3K.
I had it, but now I'm down.
Okay, I give up.
On the tape. I
just gonna
don't know
spend
how
that
we're
money
ever
now.
going to afford it.
It's
How much
fine.
does anyone know how much Magnus?
Oh, he has
Magnus.
like thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
He's been squirreling
Yeah.
it away and hiding it and
I mean, I
stealing
had
it.
a decent amount, but
He's putting like gold coins in his mouth like a squirrel.
It's like you walk into his room and it's just got posters that are like bulging.
His pillowcase has gold
Yeah.
falling out. I know that you and him were holding on to it, and I think Aravir had a decent amount of gold. I think it was me and Poopers that didn't really
It's a
have a
very
lot.
powerful item. That's why it's so expensive.
Yeah.
I know. But there are other items that are also very good that I might actually own before this campaign's over.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
True. Okay. Well, anything else, you guys want to go hang out somewhere? I sent Neil out to get dinner,
Oh, good.
but I can send him back out to get more if you guys want to hang out.
Let's
do you
hang
guys
out,
think?
but
I
you know
did tell
what?
him
I'll
it
go
had to
get
be-
the dinner.
I did
Maybe
tell
I'll
him.
go
Trust
with him.
Neil.
I'll go, no.
I am
get
not
dinner.
confident in Neil's confidence.
I did tell him it had to be freshly caught. So might be one.
Freshly caught?
Yeah, I had to go down to
Freshly
the river.
caught what?
Callie, you
Oh,
may
fish.
unintentionally kill this guy.
He's fine.
Has he ever fished before? Does he go outside?
I'm gonna
Does
go
he
help
know what
He's
a
got a
fish
bunch of
is?
hooks in his hands
Okay,
and stuff.
seriously, I want to go help Neil. Like, I'm gonna go teach him how to fish or something.
I'm afraid I can't allow you to do that, Troy. He has to learn on his own how to survive.
For what? What are you gonna do? Make him do?
Who knows? It's better he's prepared, though, huh?
Just go, Troy.
God. Troy, if you stay, I'll. What does Troy like?
He likes you.
What does Troy like? Snow beer.
Arrows.
Beer. That's what I was
Notching
thinking.
Green
arrows.
things.
Oh, that bow's cool. Did Trinket make that?
Oh, she did. How cool is
I
this?
can
I would
tell.
kind of flex it.
Wow,
for her
that's
a little
really
bit.
cool. You know what you should do is you should stay here and demo it. I want to see how
Shoot
good you are
the
with the
bow.
bow.
Shoot the bow.
I bet you can't hit this bottle, and she throws the bottle against the wall. Oops! No, and she just goes and places it. Go hit that bottle from across the room. Bet you can't do it.
Okay, I'm gonna fall for it because I have 9 int. You watch this. I notch an arrow.
Roll an attack roll.
An attack roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, worst case scenario, I just create food and water.
I look
30.
at Barry and I pull out
30. Okay.
30.
Damn.
30.
Did you roll a nat 20?
No. 18 plus 12.
Oh my god.
Trinket made me a nice bow.
What have I done?
I pull out my like cup that Barry had made that's like pops up and I go,
I want to hear what
Yes,
I
of
did to this bottle, though. Hold on. I just hit it for 30, guys.
It doesn't even shatter. Like, the shot is so perfect that it just, like, pierces the bottle
Tell me
and,
it, like,
swings.
just, yes.
Wow. That was really impressive. I bet you can't do it again.
Okay. I'll hang out. We don't have to do this all night.
I go split the arrow, split the arrow.
She calls in dinner from somewhere else, and
Poor Neil. Aw.
and she and Yossi order like a nice sushi platter for everyone to eat.
Ooh.
And she's like, "All right, here we go. Cheers to being reunited. Woo!
Cheers.
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 And
Cheers.
you guys, I'll take a drink and enjoy sushi for the night."
Yes.
Kelly, where have you been exactly? I mean, I know who you were with, but how did that go for you?
Well, that's a very complicated question you just asked.
Yeah.
I've been trapped in a necklace for like a couple of months, and then I am stuck in this suck of a body until I die again. So, not super eager to go through that. Not dying is not fun. It hurts. But yeah, and then it was a quick farewell, and here I am.
Interesting. Have you thought, if you really hate your body, you should start preparing a new one?
I have thought about it. Don't go in the basement.
God.
It's just like little bits and pieces of people. She like takes the eyebrow of this one guy. She's like, he has great eyebrows.
Why do I feel like she's gonna look like a Picasso painting next time we see her?
That is insulting, Troy. I'm an artist.
Hey, so
Just
is
like
Picasso.
Picasso.
Gosh.
Inspiration.
Thank you.
Right. You can have inspiration for that if you'd like.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I am working on it. It's true. How is being a tabaxi? Is that fun?
Yeah. I cannot recommend it enough. Have you talked to Yosi about how amazing it is to be a cat? Do you know how fast we can run?
Yeah, and he says we can run really fast. It's true. And you know what else we can do? We can see in the dark really well, and we can eat just about anything, and we won't get sick. And that's
Mostly.
plastic.
Mostly. Try to eat plastic.
Wait.
Well, you know what the best part is? Is you can groom yourself and no one complains.
Yossi, have you ever been weightless?
Wait, I have been
floating?
working out. Do you thanks for noticing?
You do look quite thin.
Have you ever been floating?
Sure.
Did you cork? Or is that just a poofers thing? Or is that a tabaxi thing?
I can't remember. Do it. Can you do it again? Wait, we have one somewhere. And he goes into the pile of bottles and pulls out a potion of levitation and drinks that really fast and starts flying around.
Wait, not near the sushi, please.
It's too late. And he just kind of.
Damn it. I just start like eating sushi quickly. So.
I put my cape like above my head in case it rains.
We're in the splash
He
zone.
just kind of like grabs his toes and starts like twirling around. Nah, this is great. What's wrong with this?
Oh.
I
Oh.
wish
then I put my-
I could share your enthusiasm for that.
I guess it's just a poofers
It makes
thing.
me very sick.
Oh no, do you want some Tums?
I don't think Tums would help. They'd probably just be little projectiles.
Well, why not weaponize your sickness?
Huh?
Why not weaponize your sickness?
I mean,
I cast throw
I
up.
could. I could also use it as directional momentum. But
Now
my
you're
God.
thinking like a tabaxi.
Come on. Some of us are still eating over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
got a
like there's
mouthful of
hair like
sushi.
falling.
Picking off the hair, but I'm also picking off the fish because I don't eat meat. So.
By the way, poopers,
Yeah.
your bag is empty.
no, see, I told you not. You know what? It's okay. I can get more.
I knew you'd be okay.
Don't
Guys,
any
like,
of you
I
eat
don't-
my bugs. Only Yosi.
I don't.
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
I don't think I'd want to be a tabaxi anymore. I mean, they're the short kind though. Are the tall kind any better?
Have we ever seen the tall kind personally?
In the
Yeah, we
desert.
have.
You've seen.
I thought they were the short ones in
No,
the
you've
desert.
seen a few in
No.
the desert. The very first town where Callie's from had one named Petra. And I think those are the only ones you've met.
Well, I would recommend being short tabaxi. You can get into a lot of places that most people can't get into.
Yeah, like the vents, huh?
Like the what?
Very,
Vents.
Oh, I thought you said the vets, and I was very scared.
Where?
So where you guys headed next? Can I come? I'm bored here.
Well, we were kicked out of / just stormed out of the magic shop. I think I'm still debating if I'm going back tomorrow for my tattoo.
Ooh, if he's angry, you probably don't want him. He's fine. He'll get over it in the morning. We kind of we go back, you know. We don't have that I hate him, but we're kind of friends too.
I wonder if the inefficiency of sleeping is going to have an effect on that. If he's still going to be really angry
He's
in the morning. Yeah.
Maybe bring him a coffee.
They're like the ones that like can scream at each other and be like, okay, see you tomorrow. Bye.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're
Oh, man.
I don't think he likes me anymore because we used to like have that like drow thing going on, and now he's like, "You're not a real drow," and I'm like, "No."
Yeah, do people around here know what you are now?
Yeah, kinda. It sucks. They all look at me weird.
They look at me weird, too.
Join the club.
I had one person throw an egg at me and call me an abomination. That was fun.
Who was it?
Who was it? Let's go beat him up. That's what we're
I
going to
threw
do
an egg
next.
back at them. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, you know,
The
egg for
same
an egg.
egg.
An
It's
egg for
fine.
an egg.
Yes.
Yeah, it took me a while to find them, though. A few innocent passerby may have, that looked a little similar, may have sort of got caught in the crossfire.
Do you guys want to go get some drinks at the bar?
Sure.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let's go to the bar.
And Tempest is like, I'm just gonna not. I'm gonna go to bed.
Well, you're going to go... Tempe. We just went through a whole mission and you're not going to come drink with us?
I mean, I'm not much of a drinker.
Well, you are sure a partier. Bring your violin.
I go up on my arm and I go, I'll buy you a cup of tea.
All right, fine. Fine, that's fine. And he goes, and I'm gonna go grab my violin because he left it in his room. So he runs off. He'll meet you guys there, and Callie's like, oh, "This is gonna be so fun. Oh my gosh, you know that place has been a total drag all week. We can totally liven that up."
Yeah, people around here seem not very happy.
Well, you know,
I assume it's because of, you know, the rift
The
in the
world
sky.
around
And
it.
Kind of makes everyone angry and tired all the time. Like I've caught myself, you know, like feeling that way, and then I'm like, "Why?" Then I usually feel that way anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's called
I feel like
depression.
you enjoy it a little bit though, just a little bit.
I'm okay. To be fair, it makes for some really interesting conversations.
True. All right.
To the bar?
To the bar, to the
Oh,
sour.
all right. To the bar.
To the bar. Okay.
We're at the bar.
So welcome to the sour note. I don't think I have. Let me see if I have music for this. I'll put that on. Okay.
Is anybody gambling per se?
With my, like, 10 gold?
Hey, turn it into 100. Let's go. That's what it's
Very
for.
ambitious.
Okay. The sour note is, as Callie said, kind of. It is kind of like quiet. Lemon Drop, who's the owner of the bar, has,
yes.
she's a blue tiefling with yellow hair.
Her name's Lemon Drop, not like Irish car bomb or something.
I like lemon drop.
Yeah, so she kind of like seems bored behind the counter. Most of the patrons, like she's a peppy person, and most of the patrons are like not feeling it, not vibing, and so she seems like bored behind the counter. And she sees you guys enter, and her little, like her tail like perks up, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, patrons! Wow, it has been so long since anyone fun came in here, and you guys just have to come. Oh my gosh, come sit over here in the middle of the table and like pretend like you're having fun. It'll be really. Oh my, I'll go get your drinks right now. I already know what you all want."
Wow.
Wow, she has been the happiest person to see us. I mean, she doesn't know that we failed the mission. Like, okay.
Okay, so she sprints
bringing
into the
drinks.
back and then comes back out with a bunch of like fizzy, like girly fun drinks.
Ooh, some of them like smoking and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
And she puts them on the table. And like then she like blows on one and it like catches on fire. Wow, exciting.
Wow.
That was cool.
Yeah, it's a little magic I picked up.
It's just been slow here since.
Oh my gosh, everyone is such a drag. Like, you come in here and it's like always so fun on Friday and Saturday nights, especially. Like, everyone is like up and partying, like celebrating, whatever. And everyone's just like, the turn, this guy sucks. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, it does suck, but why not like try and make the best of the situation and just have fun with it, right?
We've got a friend coming to play the violin. He can probably get it going here.
You might want to make sure you play some
No.
What?
Poor Tempe.
the world's
I told him
saddest
to bring his
violin.
violin.
All right.
That's great. We haven't had a bard volunteer to be here in literally weeks. Literally weeks.
Where has everybody been besides dying a horrible
Crying.
end of the world death?
Crying into their drinks. I don't know.
And I go up to a random patron.
that
It's like,
It's just a random warden you find.
yeah, and I slap him on the back and I go,
Ow,
you know
what the
what?
hell, man?
On the back, not on the head. What the hell? And I say, you know, buddy, everything will be okay.
God, you're so strong for being
I am
so small.
very strong. That is
You
true.
made me spill my drink.
You want to wrestle?
Arm wrestle.
Yeah, and I like run around the other end of the table and I go, let's do this.
Which is behind the counter of the bar.
Yeah. Lemon Drop likes me. It's fine. I'm like hanging off the bar. It's so high.
I mean, you're like child-sized, but you, ow, God, it still hurts.
All right, give it a shot.
Yeah, give it
Put
a
your
shot.
money where your mouth is.
Okay, fine. Make a strength check.
Wager first.
No.
Some money. We're making
Troy's like, money. Is 25?
you break his arm.
Almost. You rolled over double what he did.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. This is a strength check, not a
Yes.
strength saving throw. So that will be 21.
No.
Not double anymore.
Okay.
So you get up and he's like, I don't, fine. And you like, grab his hand and you just go, push. He's like, oh, we didn't even count down.
We're supposed to count?
Who are you? Oh my gosh. You're on the Reclaimer team.
Well, yes. We're on the Reclaimer team.
Your name's so stupid. You're Poopers. Oh my god.
Are you laughing at my name?
No, it's so hard for me to be like, it's the legendary Pooper.
He's starstruck. and his arm's broken.
He's like rubbing his hands like, you're the one who's found most of the artifacts so far.
Most of them, yes.
So that's going well, right? There's still hope?
Oh, there's
So much
always
Oh my God,
hope.
where did the rest
So
of you
much
go?
hope.
Just all right behind you.
Oh my god.
We're trying to control the narrative.
on the bar right next to him.
Yeah, all in the same position.
Is this some kind of ritualistic greeting?
No.
No.
It's my turn. I want to arm wrestle Poopers.
Well, you want to arm wrestle
I want to
me?
arm wrestle Poopers.
Okay.
Troy pushes.
Get out of my way. Do you know who I am?
I'm on the Reclaimer team.
That's right.
It doesn't start with an S. We need to change it.
You push him out of his seat, and he's like,
I actually have a question because Poopers is just like little cat paws. Do you just like grab the little fur
You
stick?
just like boop.
It's like I hook onto the outside.
It's an unfair advantage, really, because you have like leverage against us.
little
so-
3 foot tall cat.
Yeah, shorter.
All right.
all right. So he's
Great
like,
leverage.
and he kind of walks away. You guys all bring your drinks over. They're really good.
There's always hope.
as Troy launches him across the
He just
room.
kind of gives you like a.
Oh.
All right.
We've gotten even less
Nice.
sociable
All
now.
right,
We're like,
we're ready to roll this.
Okay. Roll your arm wrestle checks.
Nat 20.
Oh, that's a bummer. So you take this chair and he kind of like looks. He's like, "What the hell?" and starts walking away, but sort of casts a glance back at this event that's
No,
going
he
on.
sees this.
And you grab
This.
you grab Pooper's little paw, and you're like, "We're counting." And you're not
be
used
fair.
to this. You're thrown off. Numbers in a strength game. Like,
What do I do? What do I do? What happens at 1?
so you're like,
we go at 3. What?
so he gets to 3, and you're like, "When do I go?"
Are there negative numbers? How far are you going?
So he gets to 3 and starts, and you're not ready. So he's able to.
That's
give you a
how I
tone.
win, because she's not ready.
She's got like an almost 20 strength.
I do have 18 strength.
I have -1.
And Pooper
I'm not
squints
that
at
far
you,
behind. I
and
have
she
50.
slinks back beneath the bar, and you don't see her, but you hear. And suddenly your chair is swept out from under you, and Poopers is tackling you on the ground.
We're wrestling.
Wrestling. It's fun at this point. We're starting to drink.
Yeah, I think at this point you guys are probably at least a drink in.
Yeah.
And Lemon Drop is just refilling. She's not even asking. They're just like new drinks next to you every time.
Hey,
I'm like,
we're like
Yeah, this
we're
tab's
bringing
kicking up.
life to her bar right now.
Did Tempe show up?
Tempest does show up at this point, and he's like,
we're like,
"Oh my
oh,
god."
hi Tippy.
Tempe, give us a sick jam.
mid wrestle.
Callie's there, like totally egging you on. She's like, yeah, get it around their neck.
She hasn't had like any entertainment for so long.
Break his arm. Tempest kind of like awkwardly shuffles over to where the stage is. And then awkwardly shuffles over back to your group. He's like, I don't think we can do that.
I pick you up, which looks very strange as a 6 foot, human being held up by a 3 foot cat. And I turn to Lemon Drop and I'm like, how much do you care about your tables?
And she's like, you know what? Anything, just do it. I don't care.
And I throw you into the table. There's no waiting in wrestling.
You crash into a table, breaking it clean in half, taking a little bit of damage. You're gonna feel this in the morning. And Callie shoots up sparks. She's like, yeah.
And I look over at the couple of people and I go, who's next?
And they all get up and start to walk towards the door.
No, you can stay. We need an audience.
Drinks for those who stay. And Lemon Drop is like, not that.
Anyway, we got her. I messaged her. I go, I got it.
I'll one up that, and I'll bring everyone's drinks back up to full.
Ooh. I lean out the door of the tavern and I go, who wants to take me, huh? Who here is brave enough to take on the legendary
let's go.
poopers of
You
the
hear,
Reclaimer team?
You hear,
What's your strength?
Nosy.
I mean, mine's 16.
Tackled in the doorway.
We're just rolling around the bar. There's stools flying all over the place.
It's like the cloud with an arm and then
He actually wasn't with you. He'd come from outside. So he tackled you into the bar.
Okay. I'll just roll with it, literally.
But the interesting thing is, he seems to have brought somewhat of a crowd with him. Oh, just like a number of wardens and other people who have filtered into the bar after him. And you pin him to the ground for a second.
I go, Nyosi, you're so popular.
I know, right?
He's giving up free potions again.
Well,
Callie's like, what?
Callie's totally comes over and puts her hand down and he high fives her. And she's like, I don't know about giving out so much as pouring in their drinks.
Yosi, that's not okay. We need to have a talk about
Look
this.
how happy they
Wow,
are.
what is
Is everybody very happy?
here? We got rated hardcore, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Lawful Studio RPG,
wow, hi.
for the 38
Nice.
and 1
Wow,
follows.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. We are being very stupid right now.
As per usual.
We get rated on this is our shopping session. So,
We're not even doing
Yeah.
anything.
6 sessions of battle.
Yeah.
Welcome to our shopping.
6 session long boss fight story arc into our stupidity.
Anyways, and look how happy they are.
yeah, they look happy on the outside, but how do they feel on the inside?
Well, if they drink the drink, then they're gonna feel
God,
good.
Yosi, this is so not okay, and I kind of hit him a little bit harder than
Ow!
I should.
Poopers!
And then we
Spits
keep
up a
wrestling.
bug.
Poofers eats it.
I will eat it. Save that for later. Okay.
Well, Kelly told me to do it, and also I wasn't the one who put it in the drink. That was
Oh,
Neil.
man.
What?
Neil did this?
He's a serial killer for sure.
Did we make him a serial killer?
Maybe.
Did we do this?
We told
It
him
was
that
also
sleight of
long.
hand is important to his training.
What training is he doing? What is he training for?
Callie, what are you trying to make Neil into?
You know what? I never signed up to be a teacher. Let me correct that. I was very drunk when I signed up for
But
this program.
you do have the heart of an educator, if we're being honest.
I'm hurt, insulted, and you're absolutely right. But
Have another drink.
thank you. I mean, he's training to be an alchemist. He knows some stuff at this point, right? It's not like he's not learning anything. It's just he's learning.
You had him alphabetizing bottles when we got here. Do you know how
That is exactly.
how young of a child can accomplish that
You
task?
know what's fun is all of the bottles were empty too. They were just labeled.
Why are you doing this to poor Neil?
He can't survive at the academy without a little, he's got to toughen up a bit.
Oh, he's going to the academy after this?
He was at the academy and then he started an apprenticeship and then he's going to go back.
Oh, I see. Well,
maybe have him learn things on his apprenticeship that will help him in his future endeavors.
Do you think that I would have made it through my years at the academy without knowing a trick or two with sleight of hand?
Weren't you in a tiny town when we found you?
You know what? Why are you asking so many questions? I have been alive for a lot of years.
How many years, Callie?
You never ask a lady her age.
Wow.
Last time I checked, you were a necklace.
Wrestle.
Do necklaces have genders, Callie?
People, I'm a soul that's trapped in a necklace. Okay, that's totally different.
You know what? Let's wrestle about it.
I don't want to wrestle you.
Poofers.
I've been antagonizing you, hoping that I could wrestle somebody else, and Yossi's just like in the corner.
I know exactly who you could wrestle. Let me go get them.
Neil.
Don't make it kneel. Don't make it kneel.
I'm gonna make it. So she sprints out of the bar, and she's like, "Tippets, go play a tune!" And he's like shyly in the corner, like clearly having performance anxiety.
He's a bard. He has performance anxiety.
I yell at him. It's okay. It happens to
He's
everyone.
really shy.
Thank you, Garcon.
And he's just kind of sitting there. And I mean, the bar is getting more crowded. Yossi brought a lot of people.
Did
And Lemon
Is
Drop
anybody here a tattoo artist? is the magic shop owner here?
Yes.
Oh.
Airbeer.
He
You
walks
know
in.
what time
I mean,
is.
it is tradition. Both tattoos that I have, my
And mine.
Yeah,
You
my
have
ghost.
two?
Yeah,
It
my
is the
ghost step
same
tattoo
night.
and my
Yeah. It was a whole.
What's the other one called? My Phoenix tattoo.
Oh, Phoenix.
Yeah.
I think he did it in the bar both times.
Yeah,
too.
both times in
So
front of
it's
a
the
drunk
same
crowd.
night, and it seems like he's come here out of like he must owe Yossi something because he clearly doesn't want to be here.
Yossi is like a center point of Redcliffian politics, apparently.
You guys are gone for a long time. He has to do something with
Yeah,
his
he's just a
time, I
socialite.
guess. Yeah.
Airbeer.
who's who.
Airbeer.
Yeah,
And I get
I
the
think it's
chant
that.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can't
oh,
stop
God.
the chant.
You are all here. I thought. Oh, I'm just
Yep.
going to the side of the bar.
Have you heard that they call us the Reclaimer team?
The Reclaimers.
Reclaimers. Mm-hmm. Like the Avengers, but a little bit less successful.
Not that much less.
Gonna lose a lot.
We do lose a lot. Couple civilizations destroyed. Happens to the best of us.
Right.
Enough with the civilization destroying.
Yeah, we don't need that.
Everyone
passing
turns
around.
their head. What was that?
Blown
about?
up.
No
Reclaimers.
civilization.
Load up a couple cities in the desert.
Airbeer's like a little tipsy. She's like, let's do it.
I need a drink first.
Oh, God.
Lemon drop? Drink this man.
She's already given him
Yeah.
one.
Got
She
it,
is
got it.
sprinting
Button
around the
smashers.
bar at like inhuman speeds. Giving people just drinks they don't even ask for. Adding it to their tab for them.
Oh, good. It's business.
She hands him a very full glass of wine, and he just downs that and says, "All right, fine. If one of you peons go lay down a table."
I believe it was you who wanted that tattoo, was it
Do I have to
not?
lay down or can I sit because it's on the arm?
What does that
You can
tattoo do
sit.
again?
It makes it so that I can go ethereal and take half damage.
Oh, okay.
For one turn.
So it's kind of like my ghost step.
Kind of.
It's
That's kind of cool.
It's similar but different.
I just
similar,
get like
but different.
smoky,
Yes,
right?
yes and no. And
You
yes.
kind of so you become like shadowy instead of like ethereal. The ghost step one has another effect on it. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah,
though.
it's a Shadowfell tattoo. So I go basically shadowy.
Yeah.
Damn, that's cool. I turn into a ghost and you turn into a shadow. It's badass.
I don't do shit. I just exist.
You
wrestle
just
everything in
wrestle.
sight.
You just
All
beat
right,
people
sit
up.
down.
Smash tables.
Sit
And
down.
I
Gophers.
put my left arm out just for him to do it.
All right, don't move. My hand's a little shaky, so don't move.
I
I
accidentally
tickle
bump
you.
into him a little bit, accidentally.
Well, he hasn't started tattooing yet, so he's
Yeah,
like,
I know.
no,
Oh,
I,
I'm so sorry.
I can still mess up yours.
I do need a little bit of a touch-up.
Well, you're gonna have to shave first.
Yes!
No, no, no.
some reason.
No.
I have been saving this.
Here, Poofers, use this. I hand her my whittling knife.
If you prefer, I can just pull it out.
Callie kicks open the door and walks in with Neil. Poofers! I got you a wrestle.
Oh, thank God. Saved by the wrestle.
Does Neil look scared?
He looks like confused. Like he was not.
No, not poor Neil.
I can't wrestle Neil. A
Yes.
strong wind would blow him over.
It might be okay.
And she looks at Neil and she's like, "You gonna let her talk to you like that? If you lose this wrestling match, your apprenticeship is over."
Oh my god.
Poofers.
Callie's
you know what you have to do.
already like really drunk. Clearly.
I'm trying not to kill Neil.
Yeah, Poofers, don't make Neil lose his job.
Would you want me to lose? No.
I'm gonna go look at my spell list. Go help Neil.
All right, don't move. Whatever the hell your name is, elf lady.
Aravir.
Whatever.
Hey, you're talking to royalty right here.
Every-
Why are we? Well, I guess
Everybody-
this. I guess it's out.
Out of the bag.
Callie's like, "You're
everybody-
royalty."
Everybody has their shine bright.
I guess.
Don't move.
Sit very still.
And he starts. I mean, it hurts, but it starts on the tattoo, and everyone in the bar is like watching with interest, and now they're like starting to form a ring in the middle to for your wrestling.
For my wrestling match?
Can I'm going to go over to Neil, and
Oh my god, what is happening?
I know.
She's so small, but she's so strong.
I know. She's very wily too.
Look at her. She's looking. Oh my god, she's looking at me.
She broke me on a table.
Oh yeah.
And I just
Like
say,
still gonna.
do your best, Poofers. I can almost guarantee won't kill you. And,
Almost.
and as I say that, I press my hand
Semantics.
on him and I give him guidance.
Yes.
Oh, that's a little reassuring. It's just, I mean, is maiming on the table? I'm not really interested in
I
that.
prefer not to maim. I just finished a job, you know.
Have you been drinking this whole time?
Oh, yeah. Very drunk.
That's what we're going for.
Can you roll a Constitution save?
Is it a butthole?
Is it a butthole?
How,
It is a butthole.
how's it?
So Poofers has dice that are cat dice, and a nat one is a cat butthole.
It's a little butt with an X.
Yeah.
How's an 8 do? I have +6, by the way.
Not great.
Almost a butthole.
I'm sorry. Was this for the wrestling?
For their constitution.
Oh, this is, hold on. This is saving
Oh, okay.
throw,
This
right?
is a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, yeah. I get +6, so I came out to 8.
Okay. You feel really strong.
I feel so heckin' strong right now.
Your strength score is increasing to 23.
Oh, poor Neil.
Oh my god, you're gonna snap him in half.
the drunker she is?
Holy crap.
This little cat all of a sudden becomes super muscly.
And Yossi comes up behind you as you're like ready to enter the ring, and he's like, "I got you, buddy."
Oh.
What does that mean?
Gave you like a strength potion
He's
in your
strength
drink.
roofing me.
Oh.
Teach Neil a lesson.
What is with the roofing going on in this place?
Poor Neil.
Where's security? What is going on? There's
I think we're secure.
people need to put napkins over their drinks. This is getting out of control.
Oh my god.
I see this, and I cast Bane on Poofers.
You're already concentrating on guidance, I think.
Am I?
You gave it to Neil.
Yeah. Are they both they are both concentrations. What can I do to try and help? Bane's the opposite of Bless. So when she's rolling a D4 as a negative.
Do you have any like binding spells?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm...
Tie your feet
You
together.
guys levitate on poofers.
Can
you have levitate?
Can you polymorph, Neil?
Morph Neil into a sheep.
Magnus
Yeah,
cast
that's shine
levitate
light.
on poofers
Can you make
right
him
before the
giant?
fight.
Can you make him
Magnus
primal, Neil?
is out sick with a burrito.
What?
Can you make him
Magnus
primal,
is out
Neil?
sick. Aw.
Huge caveman. Polymorph him.
Yes. Do it.
That's out of control. We're
Do
not
it.
doing. No.
She'll be
God,
fine.
no.
She'll be fine.
As
Look
all
at
of
her.
this is going on, Tempest has been downing drinks in the corner.
Yes.
And now seems confident enough to do something about it.
Great.
So he's going to take the stage. And
Play us some fight music.
he does. It's up with the Pirates of the Caribbean theme.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I guess we're doing
Okay,
this, Neil.
I'm
Come
starting-
on
no,
in here,
I'm starting
buddy.
to like clear
Concentration, I can't
tables
do
and make
anything.
like open a
You guys are gonna make me kill Neil.
No.
You realize this, right?
You're gonna polymorph him.
I'm not. This is so irresponsible.
Come on, he's gonna die if you don't. Look at her. She's like pulsing.
We'll just see. We'll just see. And then I just kind of sit there. I'm just watching and I'm drinking.
really-
I'm getting a tattoo, so I'm
I
not doing
know.
anything.
You're like trying to like,
not
Can't see.
polymorphing
Ow.
you.
and Gil's like, stop moving. And you hear like, oh shit, wait, I can fix that.
Does Neil step into the ring?
No.
Okay, your arena's ready.
Callie pushes him in.
Okay.
And she goes, all right, Neil, show us what you got.
Poofers goes entirely stoic, summons her blade, slams it into the wood,
Poofers!
and does a bow.
What are you
Oh my God, she's
doing?
gonna kill him.
Yeah, she's
literally
taking this
gonna kill him.
seriously.
I'm
Polymorph.
very drunk.
He looks back at Callie like,
Do something.
what is this? And she's like, it's fine. Just go for it. Gosh,
That's your murder ritual.
This has gotten so out of hand.
Neil, do you need this much like emotional coaching every day? Because I don't know if I'm up for this.
Just remember, the little engine that could.
And he looks, he's like,
You got it. You got
Yeah, we gave him a motivational book.
it. Like,
What was it called? The little wagon
Wagon.
that could? Yeah. Because he has self-esteem issues, and now he has to go fight Poofers, the all-powerful wrestler, in the middle of a bar.
she's
Poor
just
guy.
a cat.
I'm a drunk barbarian, okay?
he kind of just like,
Fair enough.
awkwardly, like goes like,
Okay. I look up at Neil, waiting for him to bow.
he's just like,
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I charge at him.
okay, can you make, you gonna like grapple him? What are you going to do?
I'm gonna grapple him, yeah.
Can you make that strength check?
Oh, it's really bad, actually. You said, hold on, it's 23, so that's a plus 6. So it only comes out to 10.
He dodges out of the way, and you fly into the table that Troy is still flying on.
Yes.
I jump off. I use Troy as a spot to jump off of, pushing him farther into the table and leap at him.
Poor Neil. Okay, another strength.
All
check,
right, here we
please.
go.
The bar erupts.
This one will not go as well for Neil. It's a 23.
Okay, 1 second. Yeah, that is not gonna help.
You guys are just gonna let me kill Neil, huh?
I'm getting a tattoo.
I'm watching.
I'm trying to convince him to not. I got nothing in my
Okay,
power to
so
stop
he
this.
seems like amazed with himself for having dodged you one time, and the whole crowd is like, yeah!
So you're just running at him now?
She's
I'm
pouncing
jumping
on him.
at
Jumped
him.
off of Troy at Neil.
So as she's flying at
Poor
him,
human intern.
yes, as she's flying at him, all of a sudden Bjorn has disappeared from the room because he's gone invisible, and then he casts Dimension Door with Neil in hand out of the bar.
Okay, you land on nothing as Neil just slips into the ground and disappears as a rift closes.
I've never hit anybody that hard before.
The crowd is silent
Where
as
did he
you
go?
land and you're like, what? And then you say that and everyone goes, yeah!
And I go, who's next?
And then I Dimension Door back into the back of the crowd.
Where do you leave Neil?
What?
Do you just leave Neil out in the alley or something?
No, I left him back at the store.
mean,
I
that's more
told
than
him-
400 feet away.
What?
That's more than 400 feet away.
I'll leave him in the alley, somewhere safe.
Dead in an alley. Fine.
He's like, you drop him off and he's like in shock. Like, oh my god.
Wrecked him.
I owe you a new motivational book. We have work to do.
You leave him in a dark alley.
Don't get stabbed. Gotta go.
Who's next? You have like 3 wardens like join the circle and they're like ready to take you on all at once.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
What do you want to be doing?
They're on
Troy?
their own.
I'm cheering this on. I want to see her get her butt whooped.
Okay. And you're
Okay,
also
I see
walking
how
your
it is.
tattooed.
Hey, we're
Go
all
on.
drunk. It's
Bet-
fun.
Bet
He's
against
tattooing
me.
the left
See how
arm,
that works
so I'm
out.
drinking in the right arm.
Yeah. And he's like, you better pay me for this in the morning. If you don't, I'm just going to change it to a curse instead. Great.
Okay.
Okay, so 3 wardens have entered the circle.
Wardens ain't nothing. I've seen wardens before.
One of them is very large.
So,
It's a bigger boy.
and
And they are ready to wrestle.
okay, let's wrestle. Let's do it.
Okay. Callie has at this point used minor illusion or something to change her outfit into like a ringmaster outfit. Or like a ring girl outfit, not ringmaster. Ring girl, and she's like, all right, let's get going. Rules? None. Stay in the circle, I guess.
Maestro, fight music.
Tempe, go! And he starts playing a tune for you all. And she's like, okay, if anyone can pin poofers, that would be great.
You win no money because we're broke.
Yeah. Okay. Poofers. Do your best, I guess.
You got it, lady.
Where did you send Neil also?
I hit him very hard and he went into the floor. I have no idea.
I'm behind Pooper's like,
And he's like,
What does that mean? He's dead?
yeah, he's dead.
She definitely doesn't see you do that because she's super drunk, and she's like, that's great. Good.
That solves a problem for me, actually.
He's probably fine. Are you under
I
the
didn't have to fire that
floorboards?
guy because he's dead.
There's just no answer.
No answer.
He's taking a nap.
He's probably fine. But if he isn't, he died a warrior's death.
Very true.
In the sour note.
You know, if he were a real alchemist, he would have figured a way out of that. So,
Oh my god. Callie, you need to be nicer to Neil if he's alive still.
no, I don't.
All right.
Go! And she jumps out of the circle. They rolled really bad.
25. I rolled a 19.
25.
Yes.
Okay, they all 3 charge you at once,
Okay.
and you're able to hold your own against all 3 of them.
I move out of the way on the one on the right, grab his ankle, slide around him, pull him so he falls on the other ones.
Let's get another strength check from you.
Oh, that one wasn't nearly as good. 10.
Okay, that is not enough. So he actually rolled nat 20.
Oh,
He's
shit.
going to grab you by the hind legs and like rip you off of his leg and
That's gonna hurt.
hold you up like this, dangling upside down. And the other 2 are like ready to go.
Okay. I'm going to swing my body forward and then backward, do a cool ass flip, and try and kick him in the jaw on my way down.
Okay, you have to break free from his grapple, so
Yeah.
let's do that first.
Okay, that's gonna be 18.
23.
And you thought there was going to be combat this.
So you go like trying to
I thought we were through combat.
and Callie's like, oh my gosh, Poofers, you only got one more shot
One more shot at what?
getting out of that.
Okay.
He's got you.
Here we go.
pinned, kinda.
I'm going to twist with all my little 3-foot might. That was a nat 1.
You twist. There's a crack that echoes through the bar,
Oh.
and you don't feel good.
Am I just on the ground?
He's
What has
still
happened to
being
me?
held upside
I
down.
just
Little
wake
limp
up next
cat.
to Neil. I'm like, oh, where'd you go?
Yeah. Biren
And
saves her by using Dimension Door, gets her out. Puts her next to Neil.
there's a crack, and you like your back really hurts, and you're like,
Oh, shit.
it makes you angry. But yeah, you're still being held by your feet, and Callie's like, ladies and gentlemen, we didn't think it could be done. Boomers, the immovable has been lifted and held in place. Moved. She's been moved. And you're still just like, eh.
I'm gonna walk in with 3 things of beer for each of the wardens, just to like break him of it. Good job, guys. Good job.
And
grab
he-
poofers.
He puts you down nicely
Okay.
and says, he takes the drink from Troy and says, thank you.
Well done.
And cheers you.
Cheers.
And says, are you all right?
I don't know, DM. Am I okay?
I might have.
You just lost some HP, but you probably
I lost 1 HP.
you lost some. I don't want to.
Okay.
I don't have dice out right now. It's negligible for now.
Yeah. I'm fine. And I take a step. It's like crackling.
Oh, I feel good.
I'm good.
And he's like,
I'm good.
just roll onto your stomach.
I just get on the ground. I roll underneath the next table.
That's good. I was gonna try and fix it for you. I was. All right.
I mean, you can if you want. I yell from the table.
Okay, he goes and drags you out, and then
Ow.
like, grabs your shoulders and just goes,
Oh.
Oh,
and you feel good again.
guys, have you tried this? This is
A
amazing.
local masseuse?
Yeah.
Chiropractor?
Well, it was a good fight that you put up.
I didn't put up any fight. You haven't seen my final form. Just need a few more beers, okay?
Well, I look forward to seeing it one day then.
Sounds good.
All friendly.
All friendly. All friendly. And I just slink back into the crowd.
Okay, he goes over and talks with Troy for a little bit, just making small talk.
Was this the one that was holding poofers upside down?
All while this
Pretty
is
incredible.
happening,
Pretty incredible.
can I put an A on the bar?
I think you already did this.
I know, but I want to put another one.
Okay.
More-
I'm just gonna start adding A's everywhere.
You take
He's like, what does that mean?
People 50 years later are like, what does that mean?
It's okay. It's not gonna survive 50
God
years.
of revelry.
Fallible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's if the world isn't over in 50 years.
You know, I gotta pay tribute.
so he introduces himself as Lucas.
Lucas.
He
George.
is on the other the other team.
Oh.
Oh.
He's on the newly reinstated backup reclaimer team.
Backup
Or
recorders.
Well,
replacement.
I was not expecting lore at this point, but
Me neither. I probably wouldn't have tried to fight this guy.
Well,
Well, you
it's
just
not-
kind of
it's
said,
not
"Who
fight-
wants to fight?" And it didn't ask anything about.
Hiding.
We're all drunk. We're reveling, right?
Hold on. Now,
Yeah.
was he drunk? Because that's an unfair advantage.
He was not drunk yet. He just walked in the bar and you said, "Is someone fighting?"
It's okay.
I mean, it was an open invitation.
Probably better.
Yeah.
I smooth things over. Just for the record, we're all having fun here, right?
Oh,
Everything's good,
absolutely.
Lucas. Okay. Good,
I did
good.
want to meet all of you, but it seems that your party's already started, and I have a lot of catching up to do.
We indeed.
And he chugs down that beer that you've given him and asks for another. And he says, "I've got to get on my game if I want to try and beat Poopers at her maximum potential."
That's true. Can I look over at Baron and kind of like hold the glass up for another?
and I fill it up.
Okay.
And Lemon Drop is like, "What the hell?"
Well, I'm a baller on a budget. I'm sorry.
Who's bringing in outside alcohol here? I could lose my license.
This is why you have a corking fee.
To be fair, I'm not sure
Who
it's real.
said
I don't
that?
know what it is, but
Whoa! Let's not talk about that. I'm gonna owe a lot of corking fees.
so I asked.
Who said
so
that?
what's
From under the table.
I'm still under the table.
An embarrassed cat like hiding under a bed.
Well, I'm looking for bugs now. There's a lot of
Okay.
people.
Fair enough.
There's
Ruckus.
a few bugs.
Ruckus.
And Yossi joins you to the table.
Good. Bug hunting. He owes me
Jesus.
bugs. I say, you better get me some bugs.
I bet I can get more
Poofers
bugs
loves to
than you.
eat bugs.
No, I don't think so.
I bet I can.
The tables around the bar start to shake.
On both sides of the bar.
Stay away from my table, Pooper.
She gets close a few times and you like kick your leg, you're like, out of here.
So I hand him the other drink. I said, I'm Troy. Nice to meet you.
It's great to meet you. I've heard a lot about you. Kind of a unfortunate oopsie, huh, recently.
Yeah, well, you can't win them all. Our track record's
No, I-
pretty good.
I agree wholeheartedly. I mean, it's amazing that you've gotten more than one. You won alone. I mean, we struggled with ours.
Yeah, they're always by the skin of our teeth type endings on them. But
Yeah, I mean, really, it's the only way to do it. It's
Yeah.
world saving at its best.
that's
eh?
right. Cheers.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. It must have been hard. It's
Yeah, we're not used to losing, so it's a tough pill to swallow.
Yeah, I hope you don't feel like threatened or anything. It's not. We've just been doing damage control. We're just sort of here to support you if anything
You
else.
know, we're happy for any help we can get. We're all in this together, right, Lucas? I mean, right? We all want the world to not die, so
Yeah, that is the hope, right?
same team, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess we'll be meeting tomorrow to talk a little bit more about what we're going up against.
True. Probably better to talk tomorrow. I think things are a little hazy at this point
Yeah.
for most of us.
Well, if you're curious, he points out a few people on the bar. There are 3 women and 1 other man that he points out, and he's like, that's the rest of the team.
Do they look heckin' intimidating or just normal?
They look pretty normal. He's definitely the biggest one. And he's like,
How big is he?
How big could I take him?
God.
he's pretty tall. He's like 6'5".
You know what?
He's
Know your
built.
enemy.
Oh, super freaking smart.
I want to know. Can I? What? I forget. Can I know his level?
The fighter's using his brain.
Know your enemy.
All 9 of it.
Another creature outside. You can learn information compared to your own. Strength score, dex score, constitution, armor class, current HP. Total class level.
He is level 13.
Oh, he is more powerful than we are.
Indeed.
Hot damn.
What else? You only get to know 3, I think.
Does it say how many?
It should on the
Just
description.
if you. You can learn information. It just says information compared to your own, and then it just lists it.
I'm pretty sure it lists a number. Okay, let me look
It
up.
might. This is just the TLDR version on D&D.
Beyond.
I think it might be 2. If I
I think
remember
it's.
correctly.
I think it's 2.
I think it was 2. I think
Yeah.
we learned 2 in
Yeah,
our
I think so.
Thunderdome.
Yeah. it's like level, and then like their AC is
Well, I
either
get to-
higher
I think I
or
get to
lower.
choose
2 of the following: strength, dex, con, armor class, current hit points, total class levels, fighter class levels.
Hit points would be kind of cool to know.
Okay. Yeah. So
Could be an indicator
so
also what their class is.
8 HP 2.
Give me a second on that one.
She's like, I have to
Yeah,
make these
she's
character
making
sheets.
She's like, I was not expecting this.
Forget you have
Welcome
this
to the
skill a
wonderful
lot of the
world
time.
of improv.
These characters have existed for a while. I just didn't build their stat blocks.
Earlier, she's like, I've
just
been
wanna give that
preparing
to
for
us
every
later,
question
so we-
you guys could ask.
Yeah.
It's like, can I
I'm
know
just-
their
I'm
None
just
of
kind
them
of
were
like-
asked. Not a one.
Ask what?
She was preparing for us to ask certain questions, and we didn't ask any, of course.
Do we ever ask those questions?
No.
Nope.
No.
He's give or take 150.
Holy cow!
Up for me updating if it ever comes up again.
Oh my god.
Sounds like he might be a barb.
Something
Barbarian,
tanky.
maybe a paladin.
The other people that he points out,
What is he?
he's a human.
150?
150 or 115?
150. 150.
Yeah, that's really high even
That
for a
is super
barbarian
high.
at 13.
150.
Yeah.
So he has like super high con.
So he's heckin' big. Okay.
The other people he points out, he names as Ava, Sophia, Charlotte, and their captain Elijah.
Ava.
Sophia.
Sophia, Charlotte.
Yep. What was the last one?
Elisha.
Elijah.
But anyways, Lucas is catching up to try and take you on at your full potential. Because you threatened him.
Really? My full potential is clearly not right now.
Well, Lucas, you are clearly
But
of
you've
impressive.
said you needed a few more beers.
I mean, I'll go again.
Clearly of impressive stature, and I'd love to see it again, but you might not need the help on the next one. It would be a fair 1v1, I think.
Oh yeah, those guys just kind of they're like fans, kind of. They follow me around.
I can tell. I can tell.
Jeez,
I kind of
entourage.
like pat his huge arm, apparently. I'm like, yeah, yeah. Oh, okay.
It like pulses when you touch it. It's like boom, boom.
But yes, I think tomorrow would be a good time for us to kind of meet as groups and do more formal introductions.
That sounds great. And he just kind of cheers and goes off with his team.
Poofers flies at him from under a table.
Yeah!
It's 22.
Well,
He rolled the 2.
no way the night
You tackle at his ankles, trip him, and he falls forward and spills his drink everywhere. Kind of like He starts laughing. I mean, he's like, "You got me. I wasn't prepared."
Same team, guys.
He's like, "I guess that's why they call you Poofers the Immovable, huh?"
Yeah, nobody can move me except people. Most people.
That can move me.
He kind of like tries to. Are you just gonna keep holding onto his ankles? Because he's like,
He's just like,
Yes.
so he gets up and kind of like pushes himself up.
When he tries to pull me off, I just take my claws.
He does not try and pull you off, but he does sort of like kneel down a little bit and says, I think you've got some like fans gathering if you want to go say hi to them. And he like points to the other side of the bar.
Like, wanna go. Who's following?
Yeah, you notice how many people showed up tonight? That's because your friend over there has been telling everyone that the Reclaimers are partying. And they all came to meet you.
Hey, thanks for the raid.
Oh.
Grumpy Dungeon Masters.
I didn't even know we were called the Reclaimers until like 2 hours ago.
I'm pretty sure that you've been told this title many times.
Probably. We're very bad at names.
No, I think we just go around telling
I feel
everyone.
like we'd remember that. Well, we do name ourselves because we're pretty pretentious that way. But, I mean, like, that's a cool name. I like
Yeah.
the Reclaimers.
Thanks for the raid. Hi.
Well, anyways, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna go get another drink now. And Lemon Drop hands him one. He's like, "She's faster than you are."
She's what than me?
Far inferior. I was just gonna go over to my team and hang out with them if I could just.
Oh, I see how it is, and I let him go. I go over to my adoring fans, and I go, yes, people who want to interact with me, hello.
And he just kind of like chuckles because you're drunk and he's like not there yet. So he just goes over to his team. There are a number of townsfolk, a few wardens, like low level, new wardens. Mostly townsfolk who have been watching all of you, but Poofers is finally taking it, acknowledged their presence, and they're all like a little starstruck.
God, you guys, when we eventually betray these people, it's gonna be real.
And there are a number. There's a few kids in the crowd, which is weird because this is a bar.
Yeah, what are these kids? It's like late too.
Yeah,
They're like, wait, how old are you, Poopers? And I'm like,
Parenting is this? I mean,
yeah, exactly.
Question: in all this ruckus, how is the tattoo coming out?
he's quit paying attention to the tattoo. It's like,
Who knows, really?
Oh, shit.
He's had a few drinks too. Yeah, Erebir is getting nervous, and then she just drinks more, and it's fine.
Pretty much.
that thins your blood. There's just like blood everywhere.
Aw.
Fine.
And he's like, "I'm gonna need another towel."
God, I hope I was cohesive when I was talking to Lucas. I'm starting to doubt that.
Oh my god.
I think I'm like suave and more in the asshole box on my head.
Would anyone else like to go to Poofers or with Poofers to your adoring fans?
Nope.
I can't get up.
Poofers.
I'm like posing. I'm like, "Ah! Wah!"
All right, I'll lift up Poofers and I'll put her on my shoulder so she can flex above the crowd.
And I mean, like, there's like scattered applause. It's mostly good.
Yeah.
You're like their idol, and you're just kind of like shit-faced.
Never meet
She's
your
got one eye
heroes.
open.
You like put your paws on Barry's shoulders and go, "Ah!"
Oh man.
We found a bunch
Oh
of fur.
man. Well, hello, adoring fans.
Yeah. Do they have drinks?
Yeah, most of them, yeah.
I look over my shoulder over at the barkeep. Yeah, it's all kids. Old enough. All right. And I fill up all their drinks.
And that's when they cheer. They're
Holy
like, "Hell
crap.
yeah!" And they all start cheersing each other. And you're on top, and it looks like a kid has like a little notebook and a pen.
Oh my god. We're gonna be guys. They're just trying to make us feel bad about what we decided earlier.
She's rubbing
God.
it in.
For those of you who joined late, we've decided to basically betray this whole organization.
Yeah. I mean, they're the good.
Greater good.
They're the good guys, but they're the misguided good guys.
Yeah,
and we have to go do the right
They're not
thing.
even misguided. They just have a different idea of how to achieve the right.
which is
Kinda.
misguided.
Yeah, it's kind of misguided.
That's our story, and we're sticking to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I go up to the notebook and
DM's
I
trying
take
to
his little
corrupt us.
pen
and I draw a little unicorn with me riding it and some rainbows,
Just like
but they
your
can't get
wagon.
colored in.
It's just like your wagon.
She says, stay honest, poofers.
Wow. Thank you so much. You're the one who inspired me to become a hero.
I just write, never betray those who depend on you.
Never meet your heroes.
You're my role model.
Okay, don't, maybe watch the news. Anyway.
Okay. Yeah. So I kind of like lowered it down. Okay. Well, it was all really nice meeting you all. Thanks for coming. We gotta go to bed.
It's Baron. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's me. And then I
You know-
fill up their drinks so they're overflowing, so
We-
they have to look at their
Oh
drinks.
god. We heard there was a festival thrown for you in the east.
I look up because I'm concerned that
You were-
Alabul, my actual god, is
my-
listening. I did hear about that
We
too.
were thinking of putting on one here also. Would you be able to attend? It would be great.
Sure. So I look around,
Yes.
trying not to get smoked.
In honor of.
Yes.
Where's
Beer and Stay sponsored by Alabul.
Yes.
By Alabul beer.
Yeah. Coors
where's
Light.
the rest of the team? I mean, Troy's around here somewhere, right? Oh, Magnus is probably
Troy-
off eating a
Troy's
burrito.
out the back.
Oh, those burritos. Yeah.
Oh my god, there he is! He's got one! And they all look at Magnus, who's in the corner, like, still eating that 3 weeks old burrito.
Yep.
Why does he keep doing that?
He's got
He has an
big boys.
addiction.
Got a problem.
I start going towards the exit. Like, come on, we're gonna get the hell out of here. Like,
Yossi walks up, and he's like, I caught 32.
I'm like, I
Damn.
was wrestling. I caught 4.
Okay, but that's still pretty good.
I look
you
at
know?
him, I look at my drink, and I'm like,
Oh, here you go.
hey.
Did you find any
A
good
little
ones still?
beetles plopped into your drink.
Wait, hold on. No.
Don't care.
I grab
I'm gonna- No. Leave it in there.
Okay, I'll put it back.
Arabi, your tattoo's finishing up, and he bandages it up and says,
Good luck,
All right.
good luck.
I take a look at it and I go, you know what? This is amazing.
I'm glad you like it. How about you just give me that payment now?
Okay.
God. I'm the only one on drunk patrol apparently.
Get us out of here.
Yeah, I know.
you-
I'm watching very closely right now as I keep poofers on my shoulder.
That's 1,200 gold for that tattoo.
I'm trying to chug bug
I pay it
beer
to
right
him.
now.
Yeah.
What's the other team? Lucas was his name?
Yes.
Yeah.
As we pass Lucas, I'm just going, I'll get you one day.
And he kind of goes like, okay.
As we see them tomorrow.
Callie has already passed out in the corner. She's gone.
Is her human body more susceptible to alcohol? Yeah, that's what I thought.
She's not built the tolerance for it yet. Barry, can you carry her? Yossi's just like, just leave her there. It's fine.
Yeah, I'll carry her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Throw her over your shoulder.
Yep. Heave her over.
Okay. So where did Neil go?
Never hear from him.
He packed his bags and left that night.
Oh, that would have been the smart thing. I should have been like, just go and never come back. Just run.
Don't look back.
Get out of here. Go on. He's fine.
Stick your foot at him.
Yeah. Get out of here. Gah! Salt the Neil. Get out of here.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So you guys head back towards Kelly
Yeah.
yes.
I'm returning all of these people to their appropriate locations.
Yossi's not drunk. He didn't drink at all.
Yeah, no, she's fine.
You don't know where Temp is when he's still at the bar.
Yeah.
He's entertaining
The bar
people.
has him now.
Sober and playing, right?
No, he drank a lot. That was the only reason he could play, because he.
He's drunk and
Before
playing.
we leave, can I put like a hat out in front of him? See if I can make any money.
Oh my god. Awful. Sure. You'll find out in the morning.
It's okay.
And I turn to Nyosi and I go, you can't put things in people's
I
drinks.
told you I didn't do it.
Who did it?
Neil.
Where did Neil go?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know.
I guess you'll find out tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything. I'm just like I'm walking you guys back. I'm not
You
saying
threw him through the ground. He's like Darcia.
Somebody should probably go get him if he's under the floor.
It's fine.
You like
Someone
Mr.
check the
Raymond.
floorboard.
No, Callie, like, says, he's fine. He's fine.
He's part of the wood now.
He's lost.
The floor has him now.
Carry Callie back. Just drop her off at the shop. Do you like leave her outside, or you just put her in the inside?
Put her in the
I
inside.
mean, you'll just drag her
Shove
in.
her through the mail hole.
Okay. So he unlocks the door. You can put them inside. Neil's back in the shop, and he's just like, "Welcome back, I guess." Looks nervously at Hoopers.
I didn't kill you. I was starting to feel bad about that.
Starting.
Well, I was, drunk, and you challenged
You
me in
still are
formal
drunk.
battle, and
I didn't challenge you.
you walked into the ring, and
I
you
got
bowed.
pushed into the ring.
You initiated combat.
Dude, this is so.
Ay.
All right. You know what? He takes Callie. You're like, I'll take her, and he try and let her lean on him, and he just like, ugh, oh god, she's so heavy.
I yelled, Neil, stop putting strength potions in people's drinks.
What? Neil, stop doing that. It's very, very bad. God. And you guys leave and go back to your rooms for a well-deserved night of revelry and rest.
And we pass out in our beds.
That is the end of our session tonight. Next time, you guys will be venturing toward Erevir's homeland of Shira, where you will be finally meeting her dear brother, High Priest of the Sun and Moon, Lorien. Other than that, you guys have a week of downtime in Redcliffe. If anyone is interested, we do text RP throughout the week on our Discord server. There's a channel for DM player, like solo chat that other players can't see, but viewers can, so that's always fun. Do you guys have any questions before we go? Do you have any last minute things to do? Before you leave next
Can we
time,
keep shopping in the morning?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just need to buy one thing.
we can keep going right now if you want to finish that up.
No,
or
it's
we can
it's
do that-
fine. It's kind of a small
Okay,
thing.
so next time we'll finish up shopping. You guys do need to meet with the other team, and then you'll set out.
Yeah.
I don't think we're playing next week.
No. It's my
No.
birthday. So we're all going to be...
So he's not playing D&D.
Yes. We're basically just going to do this. But
It is
Yeah.
beer
But
and
again.
day next session.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, that's what you should have themed it as.
Oh, you're
Beer
right.
and day. That's right.
But we do stream every Saturday, except for next Saturday. And
this Saturday
Well,
after
most
that.
Saturdays.
Man,
And the Saturday after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're never playing again.
Huge thank you to the big raid from Lawful Stupid RPG, and I'm just gonna say all these falls real quick. Dark Horse, Initiative League, John Smith, Pixie Winkwalk, Thinnest Expert, Death Ray in a good way, good name. Eskimo Soup, weird name.
like
Zeroni. Thank you, Grumpy Dungeon Masters for the raid, and Cherry Bombette. If you haven't followed, consider it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you
Thanks.
next time. Bye, guys.